which I was that year, and so my Ghana, who here to try something more Mompaso, just a Felina. Some champion German and executive Felina, who be able to now young can show most of your club and your papa John Dramani Mahama Ayabida, and Uncle Ayina Magana, and the excellent and important said, among fight and tap at energy, yes, war you did more Papano, and then try NTP for a chance 2016, 2020, not until my GT, yes. Now 2024, the month will say and throw from a top of my own. Why you bet you say you say 1 minute old. Yes, and to mine, and you get to the corner, you must be so demand and to mine, and then I mean, money, Mexico, dear, what the Dwabrem, yeah, or a stem bunch of more. Yes, so we have breath and son of the power. Cast with us,
Mate, with us, Papa. Hello.
Cast,
ye, one of the year.
I'll have you, Matthew.
Udem. Bipe.
Mami sama Saudi. Among from Calipa. The Pansofi among from Calipa. Masachi as a project. Cash. Uchi. Matfu. Nanamisha for Obunyati. As a man, Nanamisha. Papa. Matu Ababa. Namishamu. The same boy. The my. In 5. Send higher, and send our abandoned account. Yet at the moon, yet. Amatia, the Bishop bucket here, but in 5. 10 higher, and send our Bansia Santon so. At the man, you could put some papa much of papa. Maya, dear papa, much yes, more dog. Moving answer, Jensa, young pet of a. And then you said that I'm Namia Santini, that they did no and Twaba. The brown bread, you are sitting brown bread, who try and talk. I'm more bonnet to myself. Say, I don't know. And said,
okay, may I say? Now I'm Obia baby. Why? Hello?
Yes, sir.
When I'm in the shade. Honorable them. Yet you would them.
Assemblyman, the second quine, I make a say. Now, Mentia Gabby, I have dear papa, but I'm missing an say. That's there, John Dramani Mahama. I'm now born to one about Antibaqua, 1135. Nana, not nominate call for more channel. What's our best in your birthday? Second, say Pampa, so quiet, not tell my other MPP and was not in your panel. And I'm the two anymore, and the Konya, I don't know when you're your best a guy to say, I never remember Sinano, the person by MC. MC in your friend John Hong Kong, say Gabby, that's Lemon Tone Grandma Company, John Dramani Mahama said, the person by MC, not so no, be the apostle. Yeah, but I said about some ministerial position. Ministerial position free. But here this happens in here, be a good time. In the pie, here, two about the you wife, and then you said the PC of Grandma and Yabi. The doctor said, oh, my ministerial position, not a pie. Can't go and honorable one, I cram Darcy.
So, may I say, all right, okay, hello.
Hey, Cash.
Yeah, one of the shade. I feel combat to you.
If I'm like mine, and now consider
I jingle them.
They say the Monocura say, oh, Jacobu, honor me with Mrs. Ya. Abano, empty for Yan, you put for that word, the papa. Maso 40, you're quite new. Tell my witness what you quite bad 9 minutes. Yeah, not your castle, a crown, me and my account fee. So, and the man, Yanis, and the mind, young, prominent, yeah, or won't be. Today, if you say, you may be, you know, and it's Boba, and about Boboine, if you say, yeah, on bar, I've got to be a mom. Hello, and you want to be more, and go for your mom, yeah, more. And the Santa Mine, the women say, every volume, women say, let's own baby or baby home. Cash, that's what it.
I didn't go miss that say, why, okay. Hello.
Hello, Cash.
Yeah.
The party from the Congress of the Cassette
Congress with them.
Cash, no more about Sunday. Obviously, the new year, Sun North, the non Cassa view, Yamin Shaw, why you, Juma. Now, incoming as Southern Regional Minister, Lawyer Evans Amankwa,
Nemintia Honorable for Cemetery. And we share the constituency. Cash. Obiaba was not quite, Obiaba was not quite. No, people will just say, and they have been to her. Also, a near Kufado, the contract with Benadima Kofi Job. I didn't say Kofi Job was stop coin now. I didn't Kofi Job on talk when you sing it. No more starting to hammer up and all of my mamma. I didn't Kofi Job who to be friend and can't just obey your mamma. Yet, I'm a number of Kufado, so they great Kumasi. We drink for 4 containers, drink for 4 store from a young quantity to Cocoben. The same night, the Kufado, and I get us up and obey. Similar to Santa's runabout, to the runabout. Contractor, I guess, up and a different war. Now, footwork and a cool for area. Now, I blow out and go this book and so, contractor, letting Montacho Mabene Kufado, I can't know what can yes, no matter what kind of family, now Jomarama Opano, 24-hour economy or the bank, or Saturday next level bank. It's a Mahara, somebody with natural Mama. The young brother sitting was something written in the hospital, a poem or better on the first, and to Ababa Yamoquano, and only the Montacho Mabene Kufado, and yes, I'm foot to move back to one day.
All right, okay, Mate, may I say, hello.
Cash,
Yeah, when I'm near here,
Cash, mosquito near Chimang Vega.
Oh, them.
Oh, Cash, you didn't do. Really, Cash, make us send me my source as a Cotar Mamio. Never do Tamoa, ye Baba be wonderful. Cash, ye catch us and to mine say, Omon come and Tom Yem. Said you come to Yomia, Omkoto, baboon, and my papa. See, you will receive me say, Papano, you may be a Wasante Virginian, or Baby Amamo. Cash, who say Papa John the many Mahamebano, one should be able to say, or Baby Mobile. One should be able to say, or Baby market and mobile, and should do Tama Warrior market. Santamai in Yasunia day, yet dear. Yes, see, Papano, I'm a dressing pill, so I'm a country say. One country say, a Santamadio, the Munian t-shirt you. What's your Santamai? Only business mind. It's Mujan market. It was one of the Oba market over there. Or better to us. Now, we also send you more. What see? It's a change. Hodua. Yen Yano Dada, yea. How many years, Omadi, and one boom. Now, the Amanamono, normally, and one Afayano. What's one of the 1 Yanisa? What's one Oba? A dear, a Sefata, and my Santa Regin, or Bayer Edia Mayen. If we say, a Santa Regin, to a bar, not one or any ceremony, Kuno, then you knew Chafa, the womb. As soon as say or buy ye, or send the Padua, a bit free, a Santimamu, a Siamu, a Bessiano, one of Cobisano say, and yet Diana was one. Now say, and never know what Dana, Opiniano. Said the Papa John the many Mahama pressing to cast as him, dear. You say, Yamia Duma, a Santamai, dear, ye better than a year, Diano, whatever my end. If you don't know what to make us about the giant and then him, other Bobo Minister Sidi. One the vision and anymore, or carried my power a day. Why, it's your best. Sassan to my Obian Kanakuma, Antonium, was a 24-hour economy. Obia Bede. Obia Bedidi.
May I say, Obia Bedidi Ampa. Why? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think if you're going
to Josu. Them.
Flava Cognati and Cassifia than Sabu number 1. Cash the Mikeni. My young free near Madame Siaso constituency. I'll never teach a more. I want to know she. Shed not your bridge be war.
A honor to Aba.
But I want to trouble.
Now, Abanotoy.
Metoy.
Now, and how much Shama no Barisa?
Nasan ye, Baku for any kata. My young family, Nelso, or more council.
Meet you.
You will bridge people on my a year and new. And only chat, a chum, and ya dance and Tim. Hello.
Watch out, yet you, why?
What's it?
Oh, so yet you, pa.
Bridge, you know, a connecty, I dance any action. Bridge says to over 10 years in it. You mean a bridge, and I can't order and carry a short route. As we see, I never said bridges and can you fit on up to share connected bridge in Putum and a Kakwani to school talent bar and Kababua. the share calculations and go on between your business, no crowd vote every nick and one can go 5. And the 2 MPP4, and yet by 4 say, yes, I'm sorry, which 100% in one son or pass you. You see, when you're 80%, when you're 8, when you're 70, even to be 60% crown or pass it. MPP4 bar, or person, year, a placing of beyond or Ghana. And then, when you're 2 regions, a certain region, put me the stretch, a left arm and a call, run off. I didn't think as at now it was 16 regions, you know, the concentration, and call about India 4 or 5 regions, I would say you favorite the double. Not only the year is here on Mopa, and yet only develop other regions too. By year, how one Ashanti people were crying for the development. But those leaders no ignore it, as if they did not hear what we were saying. Pastor, a painful lose and they are very, very disgraceful. Next time when they get back to the office, they shouldn't repeat this mistake again. I'm telling you, say the Ashanti region make calculation in the 1 million crowd to become one and give them a situation changing. Next time when they come to office now, more recognizing the Ashanti voters very serious. Let's ask and wow, Mate.
So in the era of defeat management, some of these things you better near that. Nana Kwate.
Sir, yes, sir, master.
Me patron am pom to say.
Oh, by the grace of God.
Who them you?
How are you? How are you too?
I'm doing good.
You know what?
Unless you tell me.
That today he wants me to express myself in English.
The difficult thing is, OTEC FM, you don't do English program. Why are you asking me to me to express myself in English?
Nana Kwate, I never asked you to speak English.
Your producer told me. Okay.
And can
I proceed in English?
Me pachu en katwi nyasa me ho be kire me.
No, because when you say OTEC FM there, yani aydia. Always say OTEC FM, yema sabi Ashanti. Sawusha Kimbatuga, Billy Ocean, Dali DJ Joe Ami, Ofaya Subonten, Ofaya Mwafempong, Nana Ejabrifa, Chirikura, and the Oko Radio Mercury Journey. Later days when you move by me cabrofo. We say na watch na to OTEC. Ya ni jamba jambo nyame fan currency. Ayi Captain Smart here na what you can say. Watch night. Cross from your boy nomne. Hey, OTEC from there say abusi to OTEC wo don sa car. Wo dia car santemai ani. Anya de keto. Woni bibi. Someone na OTEC FM no. Ni ata say ba en sabre no na judgment nyame fan currency no CPC. Somewhere 1994-95. Now, I am for history say radio I been a decade. 1995 and a bar out. And I pay by a community FM. What the emphasis on obedience, Papa. May there be a come say, I'm on your some dear bayer. Then so many ye and ye in I Sabio, Sequojo, Eba, Nakosiama, woman in I Ghana for. It Mumayama, Mr. Mama, the benefit of the doubt. Na onya botre kakra if you say oman no say enam domama so ne ya boni bia nim so hu ehani nyina mfe empai bo enta nachi na oman ntumi enko nanim ebi anyankopon mmere no onim say 2024 to 2028 no Mr. John Dramani mama ne betumi abeye oman no nti na oman ne baaye no enti mumi emfa mpai bo nta nachi politics ne de ebeye nanso de eno kra mumi enkanti na mofa si ofi bekọ abeye amani gye no pa hwe oka ne nsem bia wo de bedi agro nanso ya na nsempa na all kano afi MPP for no so no munya botre na munya dream games no we na ye obia ye e wo photo a wo ye ma muko opposition na muko court e hihye mu ne ma yi na mu samra das
me so be da se Nana Kwate nya be hira o hello me pa cho hanam ni na hia yi
ai odi atampa ma hia no funi cash
odam ye tie o
ai cash ye beda ai atifu asi na ya da kakra me odi asopwa mekani se no kweli na biya ni ye best ka se akwanya na sabi wudi ma NPP o ka o pa sidwa wudi kama NDC to ka sa no mo ba na wo mo tuturu to ye best se sabi e to tra le won sa
na NDC abato ma yes ma konya na NDC polinika MPP polinika nkasa na yes yo tutu ntokuro ye ba srewo na fe ya kwa konya we so kasa achi agotiki yes srewo ene ba kiero titan station bi kwasa achi azuko anyampia ye ba srewo se onya isa ni manyema no yes so no so ema on side John Dramani dumadi a opese udima ga na mai afre se ba konya we so na yama contractors won want antimony wo a wo do saka contract ya ye be tu o so split ba na price won fi o mo ye be ti wo no ko be ya wo nya sika contract pro wo sai ye wo che yi mala no wo mo yi me o ya se pa me se me ya ton ki da me so wo be wie say come on price na MPP ba power de bia wo ni da antimony yes so to one of those going, no way day, no way day. Young Cochesi Cabutobia and Catia put to us antimony. Some put one and put one now. To come the answer, you know. But you have one that and one time the contract. You can't be so let it go. Not my a first council about one for a put them passing at the end. And also, point the air was Mama, what you know tell you. Saturday, over to bed in there. That tax in the Africa, which can open away. When they say empty before what is just but the beer that was letting up the two years. As you know, here, Yana say, Chicana, if you know where we are, and you put them where some party are, the homeowner guest, and kitchen got cracked. Don't put young for us. That's just getting here, the church of mine. Because we are
now, who tell me there?
I'm with you.
Baby na wo ka se omoba ya me mind this for no me man pipi for no chance yen kasa no on se bi o ho a time no obehwe na nipa na bantam na obantam a utumi nya no man ntena sesa me ne o ka se bi ase ban se me twen MPP me twen this ya o se salam te ha nti ai se me twen this ne man ba se nka ye radio time ni nyina besa so what ya say why? But do the me that say so what you say. All right, okay. Hello. Yeah.
Well, we are serious in you.
Oh, serious with them. Why?
Mamadi kana mugo about to you. Na mamchi champion chairman na kwati. Na honorable Dr. Santos Suzuki pa. Dr. Kat, ma this kakra mo to and discipline from what I'm telling you. Kama fire, honorable Chancellor. Yami boss, or for angel. Mushe, Madina Mujano, a fancy dia. The Samu appointment, Omucha, MP from me, and San Omo, Omucha before more, young on what now, Dr. Kat, you need to look at the Mr. Ghana for. We have a threat, and for my mama. On my obeying ye. You would deal with the Muntina, Yatua, and Yamano. Don't come back at ya. President Kufadu, Dr. Baunia, on my dear one. Come up as Mamma said, obeying ye, come up. Go for market, Dr. Baunia, not President Kufadu, Nancy Papa, on my dear one. Come up as Mamma said, obeying ye, come up. But a queen, that's the day. What? Nasiha, a day and a 20, on my yellow. Come up as Mamma, about 20 now. Dr. Kashi, I didn't happen. We will see what to say. What is it? You're trouble, you know. President Cooper didn't Dr. Bownian and people by. On my status, or would you like? Who are no more to like? Who are no more to like? This level. Not as Mama, you're so ill. Do you say a question? Who should hear? We have to put one next year. There's some form of Mama in that. They do a catch a gun for that. And some of Mama do say at the upper. Oh, yes, that's any problem. You're not capable. Because let's have a semi. I look at can't drop. I'm going to support as Mama. Everything that. Including from Bible.
Mate.
Mama, what did you say? On my enough for them good for do. Now, people by almost telling them. I want to tell you, on my own, Dr. But we are not people buying on my channel. No, on my can be enough. And people from minister. I can do them. Come up as Mama Becky. Now, or the Magana Tunko. Give me come up as Mama says. Or shit, among one of Dr. Bonia. Now people are buying on my center. Or by ya, also Magana,
Mate. Medase. No I'm obia baby. Why? Hello.
Hello.
Ya pacho hana mneshie. Omanie. Odem. Why? Only me last call and so. Oh. And idea what home. Yeah, Sadia kwana iso jina ye. Why?
Segadi.
Uh-huh.
And a fireman. A fireman. And we military on Sadia, almost of the family, the job in almost uncle for me, son, as a project, Segadi, the quite communicated, there is an intimate that, but the king of Omo da say ma enye didija omuma omo na atua na mire fini je no kwa me atua na hwan atua ta go for me say dem stre the mama omo ba bi ni na pa mire ni mo ba bi aba ni ti omo bo mo de pa me da se
so me da se papa ya da se mo fa cha mitimi for friend bia biom na ene ma bedwafo amene wonu bedi nkomo eye denduamu ha eni ahomaso na denduamu ha eye CPP Abdul Salam Isa Alhaji no Ashanti Regional Secretary na yebesa bisan biom da be na weba chairman wa beje abrosan no na yane eye Dr. Stephen Tachi enso bedi nkomo se brebe mu a yane bedi nkomo ewo ahoma no eso na all right.
We have therefore been bestowed with a very outstanding mandate by the good people of Ghana. I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive such an overwhelming endorsement from the Ghanaian people. And I wish to thank all who made this possible by going out to vote for me. I thank all Ghanaians, both at home and abroad, for your continued belief in our democracy, despite the severe crisis our nation is going through. I also congratulate our parliamentary candidates who have also swept the electoral landscape with a very resounding victory. I have a legion of thanks to give for this emphatic electoral success. And let me begin again by thanking the Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth, for protecting and preserving us through this whole campaign period. And to paraphrase the psalmist, I also give thanks to God for preparing a table before me obviously, you are all.
The devil is a liar. Sure. And you back at least a caution politicians, no. A very nice track. Track or say me to Abamawa, a den obey. And you never know for the human diagro, but Abawumpa Abawumpa me to Abamawa, a den obey. It's a sensible song. But one when year, Munya de Amkayente. Alaji.
Gosh.
Say Bibia Boko dear.
Yeah, madam.
Afin ye BDC CPP home come.
Okay, gosh, you better be.
Na moko share.
Gosh, you na say election there. Well, no say na sikwa. Na your hope.
Okay.
Medical and your party main as. I mean, chatting for na social CP for. I mean, your party for main as say. With all the difficulties, I'm out of voting. I'm at least. Yeah, so you are setting about 23,000 plus.
ACPP.
Yes.
I'm one rule.
23,000 plus.
When you said 23,000.
Yeah.
Alan 2 more.
And a 5th.
Debut. Alan ye Chada na 3 third.
And Alan ye 4th.
Rejected ballot na third.
They say they am fan count.
Share the count, remember the count. Share when you rejected ballot at 2.
Say they were go buy 200,000 or so. Until Alan na buy 4th na buy 5th. In fact, on my party my idea. At the time I didn't feature resources on court and I'm on but I'm actual commitment. But I'm saying now your flag bearer so I had there. Irrespective of limited resources I want in know. But to me born home at the crama.
I think the end of that screen is on.
So we shall bones apart from this in people Alan Nayam said 31,000 and a friend said shut 84,000. And you could see that Nana could say from 23,000. The other is 16, the next one is 16,000, and a 17,000, 3,000 for us home.
Wow.
Aparuso, I say, 5,219. So,
when
you say election between 5,219, I was election between NDC and MPP. Somebody like Shadano, it's me, the youth.
Oh, but
Chada,
why are you?
Chada, no, the time I would bear mu.
Obitimo.
Now, 84,000.
84,000, I'm here 23.
Yes.
We beat him.
Even Alan Ukraina, from a very strong background of MPP, yeah, 31,000. That's to tell you, say, in fact, Chada, you need, why are they? 84,000, why are they?
But would you say, element be come campaign muntina ma to me and I'm one cause I'm ready for the 2024 election.
The reality is that your politics in assessor. Me, I started voting in 1996. 1996, I agreed alliance with MPP. Me remember the first rally I became a Dunkirk. Those time no, cash even penefrere na eto. Auto penefrere, auto t-shirt, auto DMB, auto as a party member.
Wow.
And now I'm a party no and spend the match. All the party needs is to campaign and send a message. Until me ready for Accra and in travel. And na cash. T-shirts in the mount as I discuss account. So should this year election me no so observer. You could see posters in Nosso. Posters by Nosso. It is all about T-shirts. Because I'm picking intelligence say posters in the why posters obey poster. Maybe what distributed by 5,000 posters. You better tell me now, constance, we're not in there. To this time, it is t-shirts. And if I tell a t-shirt, I show you, send a printing BBI crack cost 15 series per one. Now, parties printed by 1 million or 2 million t-shirts. Obviously, send also easy. So, what you need is enough resources. And resources, so only you can be in the competition. Research our Bible with CDD crown. And I say, party be a election. Any the our second crown out I go about 40%. In the last election in 2020, spent not less than $50 million. So how a political party like CPP, Niska, how can we compete? Because you see, and then you need even logistics to reach out to people. What do I say? There are hundreds of thousands of people who are OTEC, but they will prefer seeing me one-on-one to talk to them on CPP. There's some betting on Kwa radio. So me make kasa wahano na say ndisi ni bi e onkrase ni omo kasa am beti ni de more than me make kasa wahano. Why? Because there's a policy say obada wo kasa na wo kwa e say bi ni kra what the shit pay beti ni some envelope bi
e hona redefine politics
and baby policy could do no.
Oh, I see.
Enti ene ye baase amonfo e sa mo t-shirt e di seka to count na de omo akora liase. Can so mu constitution mu number ka musika boom na ma high mount bus na mako and then ye che pure water ye work na che friends voltic na de ma monfo so your democracy na say politics are turning into financial influence. So when this car you can't penetrate through and the part in kit one policy na no if you can not raise enough money no matter what message we carry nobody will listen to you. Because even to advertise on radio, you need to pay enough money. To advertise on TV, signboard, whatever, t-shirts, organizing rallies and stuff. So cash, part in Kitwana, I can see some my idea. Shada. The last time I spotted him, no money more between him. Okay, to one bus kakraka.
obetwe mo ye ni
eno sa wo a friend say container at calculator bi eno so se fridge o se de o akraka container ba ko bi eno wine we na to so he's advertising on TV, he's advertising on radio when I'm chrome to t-shirt dey my mom for. And because of these Jay-Z's and Mabamu, these young guys, you know, they see him as role model. A young guy, wearing a sick car, about the life, or you see expensive cars, or about expensive watches, he attracts people. I'm not for if he say, a man to man or a young guy, I don't have trust in him. And because in the message, I'll go across every corner, at least on your votes. Hence, they vote 84,000. If you can see people are resourceful, and scan by and answer your constituency, I can tell you we have representation in every constituency in Ashanti region. Every constituency on the power. But sometimes to reach out to them, another issue. So these are some of the challenges. And I all the smaller parties, ask yourselves, I don't think to me fairly in, and I sent him and take in your friends, pool agents. We can't pay for pool agents. Ashanti region over 7,100 polling stations. You might say before pool agent, even 100 cities. Excluding feeding, no. Well, that's own to the animal, 100 cities. Multiply by 7,100.
100 cities, so we get pension not to amount.
Because minimum crown. Never saw man 200 cities plus feeding. That's any feeding no cry 100 cities. That money papa could be 300 cities a day. Multiply by 7,000. And you need to get. I also use car. So sometimes I say, I was say easy in so every city a politics in a cry. Cash and then. Your party it will be you know they don't even have offices that contest elections. A woman send officer would be an officer in a car. But the party will also up a flag bearer, the same person who has up a party chairman, he will be there. The same person who has up a secretary, he will be there. Once you pass Okas of a national women organizer, however, as a representative. And ECC sense in allowing them to contest election. Your laws is saying that I was a political party be here to test of offices across the country. You over 260, your friend saying, districts. Open the two states, almost 180 something. Cash, ask yourself about from NDC and NPP. How many political parties have 180 officers compared to whom among for two secretary or a trainer? Because the rules is saying that have an officer a working office will be quite power computer. The last time office, I'm going to make me agreement, the chair, me tenancy agreement. So I have to open my wardrobe. Any file, which one say. This is a working officer or data of our membership. Ask yourself how many constituency offices near you. So if you can afford all these things, now you say you still qualify to contest election. And my opportunity for every small money be item for more political party. Okay, sir, Joseph, I mean, Annabella, Janet Annabella, General Secretary of PNC. In less than a year, was what PNC for more PMP, the old name of party PMP. Now. You say that you are so bad. You can't take my own team contest, so we call independent. I to say disqualify non competition independent. They be motivated because if I contest an election, maybe I can crave with them some. So, guys, these are some of the things that affect the election. And in fact, I think say if you want to sustain multi-party democracy, we must look at one thing: so party financing. Because cash, and I'm going to workshop with GIZ. I think 4 or 5 days before general election. Because you say these two political parties abuses state resources. Remember example, all this time His Excellency Bamiyayi campaign.
When in power?
Yes.
Okay.
All this while His Excellency Bamiyayi campaigning now. Or it's state car, state security, and a campaign. He's a flag bearer of MPP. He's using state resources. Your man security. Your man one.
Bus not them so and so.
Whatever it is.
Send no use bus.
The point is that the bus are using. Apart from bus are using, there are cars are moving. There are land cruisers that are following him. Land cruisers is individual land cruiser. And your officers, ministers, land cruisers and staff. Over consistency level, what they are doing, government in power, they take advantage of that to benefit from them. Contractors fees are buying our power, my support them. Sometimes even institutions they don't need to do some of things, they are supporting them behind the scene. Why? Because we've been saying you regulate all this instead of equal opportunity. But we don't have that. In the party opposition apart from these big parties, from there, Democrat, because we are flat character, we cannot rise. But to ensure a multi-party democracy betting team, what I said, see the rules correct. No, you more be equal playing field. Gosh, I did back say Kunyo Kroman say, winner takes all. Meaning we can say, maybe I have a discussion, the hijacks and takeover of government institutions. That's because your party are winning election. And then Ghana at any 8 years and 4 years, Biano, will be a Ghana and will be a Ghana. Because here I buy a woman, here I appointment in Alpha. Cash and I trickle down 1, 2, even every small opportunity be as a canny politics in Nimuno, Obakona, party chairman, young Crawford. That's what is happening. In Tiama, it weakens the smaller parties, because every other CPP. But we pay joy for mommy. And this now, and
then answer na video be cover. I mean, I'm saying Quanta South and Quanta North. Or I'm say foreigners. I'm say so much of drip machine be. I'm the slow bed, so I'm the coin. I heard they almost she foreigner na sumna.
You imagine. So you see, some of these things shouldn't be happening. And the guys, I'm CPP. I'm looking for a job opportunity. I'm denied because me CPP. Name PPP fight because I buy no more. Or should I be compelled to join the MPP because me join them is a opportunity. So in the long run, it affects the smaller parties. And even youth employment, I don't compare. This way the fall so we name Abaya, it's very difficult. And I think say some of these things, we must learn to fight them. Say about strengthen the smaller parties, now a multi-party democracy that in team. Guys, the peace I enjoy is because of the multi-party democracy. So okay, in this people go and jam more. Why should I get a picture of but because there are Crawfobia Munden Timunti, among we aggrieved and can choose to go there and vote for. So me they make can say political parties in Kitwana better from one, you minimize the numbers, at least you Kitwana better market they from one political party. So that we can come together, you combine resources, now you do a fighting. Now and consider say, let's consider every Ghanaian man who say, I ban Kwan Crawford never. My gosh, my mindi kai and na Ghana for in us. Nende and Copasi, Cassipa.
Yeah.
Say about we last week by this time, name she. They ever call it saying, they never call. Sometimes you can see clearly say one is winning, but as to whether it will be peaceful. Now, you mean 2 million or more brow, the Ghana for. Ghana for willingness to embrace peace in tea as in Java. Because there be 1 year agents or passenger, you won't see it. But then I agent say a passenger, you come on 2 minutes as in Janaba. But cash you see, me election we I dare my honey say, since you shall see us a year to Abba, near combine both parliamentary and presidential election at the same time, which means 1996, we never experienced such kind of victory before. I didn't see that. Since you combine parliamentary and presidential election to Abba, you hear such victory before. Because the highest performance will be when Akufo-Addo ABT John Mahama in 2016. The difference is almost 1 million votes. In 2020, it reduces to about 500,000. But if you John Mahama the year, who compare Akufo-Addo in the first term, the second term, a bare 1.5. John Mahama is almost 1.7. One should go and say, among the Akana, it gets close to 1.9 to 2 million. Meaning, say, ever, yet since you shall say democracy, Obin Timin Chimusada. Over parliamentarian. Yes, I'll come to that.
All right.
Over parliamentarians were apart from Ronald Zena and MPP withdraw from contest. Since 1996, Obi no here absolute majority. Say I talk about my own government. Now to my absolute majority. Why you more than 2/3 of parliament to me a bit. Now, Jomama Yenina. Cash what it means in say. There is a problem with the electorate. But maybe my person may say the lower turnout. Cash, lower turnout in democracy, lower turnout of election in democratic country, Biano, and your good news. The chairman say, among for any democracy into. And now I say, among need to deal with our political parties now more election, especially the two frontliners, ANDC and people. People are getting fed up with them. Because gosh, I compare last 2020 election. It was more than 14 million votes. And I mean, you can say, a little over 11 million. Who can I hear so about 12 million. So, you can say more than 2.5 million are drop out. If last election to this election, about 4 years to come, consider the fact say you new voters over 800,000 I'm registered new voters. Research which say in every time be a new voters, almost 80 to 85% of them at Tuaba. Because this is the first time we're experiencing voting. So we're eager to vote when you be there. So they no come. It means 2.5 million are free moon. And yet the new voters and your old voters in free. Assuming out of that, or assuming in an extreme situation say 10% in a womb, which is 250,000. So 2.5 million. I don't know. If between 4 years, over 2 million are disappointed not to go and vote, what does it tell you? It's either a democracy in danger or the political parties here. I'm not for no confidence in them again. We should look at that from that angle.
Also, either say the democracy is in danger.
Is in danger.
Can we make be a swan shit?
I'm for who can we be
I
say, some political parties are muda anymore. I'm for GDP.
But this time around, the other political parties only vote no so be.
No, the point is that.
So it's a confidence in you.
Example, last election, NDC got 6.2 million.
Okay.
MPP got 6.7.
500,000.
Yeah, the 500,000 different. This time around, NDC, okay, they come over, they are getting to 6.5 million, which means a man can say by 300,000 votes. So all the 9 never count. Also, they are 9 constituencies.
Yeah.
What the count? NDC is getting close to 6.5 million. Now, MPP, it's at 4 from 6.7 to 4.5.
But easy, my men, so so the 9 account cry.
No, it doesn't make the difference.
It doesn't make the difference
because the difference between MPP and NDC is over 1 million. Only 9 account, and not up to 800,000 votes.
Oh, okay.
But my point is that share turnout now. MPP voting drop about more than 1.5 million. Because 6.7 to 4.5. What does it tell you? Almost 1.8 million or more in a film. And then make us say first time voters, I can say mostly 80% of them vote. It means nipa ma drop on mostly across ma to aba pen and ma to aba. And if over 2 million people did not vote between 4 years, I mean you to say yes or more to coin and yes or more. What does it tell you? It means I'm for the GTA or system no. People are getting disappointed. Ya to aba na bra, we don't see any changes. Ya bra on the Senate here and here. And for me to aba biu. And there's other underpinning factors. I will be discussing about parliamentary now. I want to do sound well into our ears. But for now, no kind of amount from there. That is one I think say. The low turnout, we can also attribute it to say a democracy like I said in Timbium. People are getting fed up with it, so we must change it, the narrative. Especially what happy with this parliament. At a certain point now, I say I'm not for grab food parliament. As somebody arguing diagro. Yeah, we. One issue of concern, you don't talk about it. When Ghanaians are voicing out, say, oh, LGBT and then they have to passing. But when it's about e-living, other say, party CI, is it 124, so what in there, they got 2, your friends say, Galamsey, there, oh, reserve for us in the Batman passing. Airline. So people are getting disappointed in the parliament. That could be a reason. Another reason also could be His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo approach. Because post 2020, the approach as a sign, the way Osi Kasai as a sign. In Muamu station when Muamu station or betana ha when Captain Kuda.
No cry na me pa.
And all can say. On so we some.
I'm for Kasai Sasem no can and a greater effect.
Oh look, by more example, go to Kwabiri East. In last election, NPP got more than 80,000. This time it's less than 60,000.
Hey,
yes, I might drop over 20,000 votes.
Wow.
So okay, something to be. I say, me the best ones I say to about party, and I say, what are you telling the person?
I say, no.
So I say, he said, who hear me be? The way be a that's the implication. So okay, catch you say, oh, name me mamu minister. Somebody, my mom minister about to say, someone trauma. It means my jama jumana mamma. What are you telling them?
A kumfi for no. Abra Tamils, the late Atamils, a bush
for catch on him. Be say, so I see school man saying, we are, what are you telling them? Look at you, say, Mukra and Kai, can you president? Can you go and buy? Because
okay, a flower.
Yes,
a flower.
Tell my disaster and buy a spillage in or call voltage. Say, if it's about to order and come in by because woman trauma me. Do you remember that statement?
Yeah.
So some of all these comments.
My minty kakra me refresh.
Anana. Obviously, men country, yes. Obviously, men country president. So, my kwai no say president anya ma wo mo a. Na se be yo mo ya pa na 2024 on be to abanetia NPP.
No problem.
You do it.
I'm saying people make those kind of threats. Me, they don't frighten me.
Okay.
It's somebody votes for you, somebody supports you. It's because they want you to do things for them. So I understand that. There's no need for people to go to man, say. I don't want to watch them. Of course, the mayor. About to decide it's over to a man this year. What's a man? You know, me myself. Will be a soul, and in Teams, baby. And they're wow.
I said, okay, so of course, the mayor.
No, okay, it's not about
okay, so mayor. Also, of course, the mayor.
Mayor, some near count. The other source, like I said, Oshikaka said, nobody threatens me.
Also, they don't frighten me.
You don't frighten me. So, what do you mean? Why is he saying that? Because only another election to contest. Obi ask me, patch on someone. Mon try me. After 2020, I was only about to be honest. But maybe it's another contributing to what happened to MPP. Nanado in persona. And number two, maybe I also wouldn't be able to say.
As I'm not kind of there, now justification, man.
Well.
Yeah, because me take it close from baby Oka say, of course, say me. We are no car say, so beto abama this year. Wasama. Why? Because me tiasie say. So obey inti after why we know the project itself will bring the voter.
Now you are qualifying it after
exactly.
Yeah. You are qualifying it after but because to say
me sana me say
name so okay say my age man obeto am end this and wasama. What do you mean? So if you have a future election to contest yourself and count kasa. Because so maye I can assure say maye by the time I about to beto na maye bi obeto am.
Ananka so can say.
Unnecessary also to convince the people.
Okay.
These are people who are giving you over 80,000 votes. No, so I'm going to say, my name is officer, over to our Mendis, Yamasama. Cash, another one. Mimi say, Bamia and Casa, ne campaign. I'm one.
So we look at the message. And then the messenger himself.
For elite, too much.
Oh, really?
For the rich and elite. That's how I see it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because social, Bamia message now can in ordinary Ghanaian at the micro sector level. He will not enjoy it much. One more example. If we talk about achievement, now you hammer on interoperability, mobile interoperability. How many Ghanaians do that? And what category of people in the side? Many at the top level. But Kuja will crash out water in the Kuku. He doesn't even know what we mean by mobile interoperability. Because the bank account of crowd need. And for you to do those things, our customer, this is always. So that message, goes down with the class B group of people. Where if it's an achievement, what would them better transfer? It's kind of a good man. But Obi a won't class. What are you telling him? We share Jam Muhammad's message on 24-hour economy. Even though the minimum to say MPP sentiment and spelling further. But what it was ringing in ordinary person's mind, they say, "Ede Juma eba, Bremi Juma."
So Obi abedidi.
Obi abedidi Juma. In Okon say he can start with a small poultry. People make fun of him. But to be on crashing on one name say, yet me and Cocoba 28 GB on this whole issues, face is a message to him. You are giving him capital. And two, cash me, I did back on who say, I'm one by me and say, those surrounding him, I'm strategy is not working for me. Because Segas of America spending 15 days and 14 days at Shantelage. Then be plenty organizing one big rally at Shantelage to revive and confirm office. Oh, I say a break crown. Bring them, raise a more willingness to join. Name one. Because option MPP pa MPP rally, tell me, yeah, great and MPP rally say Ashtown. And MPP rally say Bantuma. And Dunkirk. Cash. 10 out to know, MOB could have TV so party that picture. I mean, sorry, Abia. So I think he say party in the Kurano, a better selection. Those 10 out to know, Eberman vim more. So your strategy in this year. When your mama came to Kumasi, so okay, obviously a Friday, and we shall call a area or whatever. The next day, Saturday, number walk. You know, obviously a Saturday. The next day, Sunday, number walk. The turnout of that walk, it affected every place we are going. Because after that walk, every place I go to the turnout was very high. Because I didn't see what commercial, I will keep the party up. Among encouragement to be, say, I didn't look at the turnout in Ashentary Jampani, then obey about. So strategically, we say, what will prevent by me say one Sunday was start to walk from Bantuma. No, I end at a friend say Jubilee Park. No share crowd of MPP are made by Weji. And when it finishes, the message I be sending into every household of MPP. Say party in a picture. The party strength is there. So when we now support party in there, means to support me. They fail to do that. In fact, let me say Oba Subi Kuran Koba Be rally. A friend say Park and I war studio children the same. Heroes. It ends up in Prempeh Assembly Hall. Amaya no Jubilee Park and so it ends up inside Prempeh Assembly Hall. So it's all tremor. You only know say MPP cry activity. So me make say their campaign as intelligent was on a low key.
And as a meeting on a sub, you know, the okay Prempeh Assembly Hall. And no kind of numbers no so.
Exactly. So their campaign was on low key, and moreover, Council and MPP such they said they want an 85% election region. 85% in election region vote, you know. So often average you could say 2 million about per 12 bana. 85% of 2 million say. You understand me? It will give them close to 1.8 or 1.9 million. For say 1.850. Then no. I shoot to a mark or so because if 1.7 in the last election, Emma Muko win election, 1.8 will do more. And council if 1.8 in quiet, it means a bit affecting NDC votes down. Now in a street situation, I'm going to encourage out of 3.1 million votes, I watch and you know, by 2.5 go out and vote, and they got 85%. It means they are getting more than 2 million. And when they get 2 million, it can clear Volta, Bono East, Bono West, and whatever. So then can you campaign? And you campaign, say, yeah, campaign no rally, nothing, but me committee constituency. Me that by me came to Tafu. My fear, me fear any main streets, yeah, by 5 houses. Me fear any man, yeah, CJ don't me fear. We don't fear the main street of Tafu. But maybe 2 more, I didn't know so much more. Because on until from Tafu market, I got Tafu in fee. And so until back, I call maybe a friend scoreboard, call a rally. No, you don't even know about me.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
Okay.
About Trim, a call, and in fear, and about back to scoreboard. You wouldn't even know about me. The anxiety is dead. Young, unti say, yeah, prepare by me coming. So if you say, I'm campaign as intelligent, and a week or more, and across the region, they fail to encourage their people to go out and vote. Now, the Schroeder bruise that comes back, according to my opinion, and some of the decisions I'm going to take. Cash, the decision on DDEP. I'm warm. Decision on Cathedral, they couldn't defend it. Last minute, NDCD, Cathedral, poso. Especially when in Sonoko Tomo, I'm going to say the most expensive swimming pool of $50 million. NDC couldn't explain. Last minute, when I remove, I say those I stop, people are being paid. So okay, or board members or whatever, they still take their salary.
How?
A Juma banker so may I suffer the latest bank was spending about 50 million. In some people, they could not defend it. I'm warm. The LGBTQ issue. So okay, I'm for pursue by me last minute. I'm so sorry you second for event me or catch a crowd on I don't want support you. And look at more than 4 or 5 months. A bra President Cassie may for bill crowd man and on one side because of some no courts. Meanwhile, the law says say. I also did in Braille. One sign out the reason why one sign from my back to court. What's the from Braille crowd? What are you telling people? So MPP couldn't manage that. Because many other issues are Afghanis feel say day in day out and more. Look, the fall of CD. Even we all know say and shall I more policy the man see the following. A system and I economy. But the explanation in New York. When people come on board and sit here, apart from me, it's a most of them or to me, 2 technical issues. Others if I say, and I'm using the NCAC, over cash will be another.
And even at a point in time when Bank of Ghana Bank of Ghana a hot policy, good for oil policy. I may catch them if so it has been halted. Bank of Ghana necessity to say Debbie. You hold on. Make a crumb say Debbie that the policy is still running.
Yes. So the way a man
meanwhile now share the macro and then the microeconomic indicators no and show to any Ghanaian policy no yeah Juma behind the scene.
And cash because you Washington remember another example. In Washington the NPP doesn't look united.
No moment there.
You must be you agree with me say they don't look united. Me in fact sometimes me former office corner yeah the media officer party me so be fee because in election year 4 months 5 months ago former office anymore whose activity be across
office there
they all is it crew from or did you
nah office no the office or the no month ho be more
so you be
no campaign office
obi any final campaign office
Asqua
oh masa me
hona no nyina wo
one more me care about you see politics on
hona na party machinery ni operative
from make us say what the politics here regional office in 6 months 5 months for election I be meeting point of everybody. If a shareholder revive issues, discussions, partner, look at that.
I don't know, make catch a meeting in our course or campaign office.
Ordinary, look, let me catch you. Many people, ordinary members, they don't even know our campaign office and I will ask how.
Oh, sir.
I'm telling you, regional office, really? Different from campaign office. Campaign office, you meet and do strategy. But regional office, will be in the trash bar, will be in the samba, will be in the BBA, will be so they are not. Oh, pass by NBC office 3-4 months ago. MRBI, you could see some activities going there.
Yeah, sure. It's a mobile position. They be on regional office.
So I think say they should.
I feel messy.
Maybe they should also take a clue from that. Say now, they look so weak when it comes to leadership. No,
structure.
Now, with the northern parts, I don't think say MPP manage issues in northern party. Look, 3-4 months
but
before
part,
election.
no. It was not Nina actually said BBI okay.
Remember example 3-4 months before election, the entrance of another chief in Boku. What does it tell you? So are you not surprised? Say in Boku, polling station between 6 and NPP, NDC 6 and NPP and 0. And I want some of the results.
Oh,
it means no. Some of them may not even go as agent. Look, some areas. Your life is at risk. You can't go in and say, I'm MPP agent. So what happened? Why? Because that last minute issues. So let me feel say,
oh, my results need be crowd.
Can be.
Baby to say, almost we cry a boko. You almost say be fair nyorugu.
Yeah,
nyorugu. Baumia 0.
Yes.
Mahamanya 464 and Palugu checkpoint also Baumia 0 Mahamanya 450 Palugu primary school Onya 0 Mahamanya 395 and avion that goes fine also 0.
I'm hearing say open like search even Okanina Buma I don't think say Baumia up to 200 or
but the question is I have not omni agent and
the agents fear for the life. What they call?
Oh, okay.
Cash. At that point, people even fear to go there and represent MPP in some areas because of the tension and Boku. And why there's tension? Because of the entrance of another person in Boku.
Yo, baby, police station. I'm sorry for Sabungari or Sabungari. Mahamanya, your friend saying, Baumia 0.
Sabungari is the heart, is middle.
Oh, okay. Mahamanya 1002.
Sabungari as a new city.
Onya 1002. And Baumia recorded 0.
Now we got a seat MPP are winning. Okay, Abubakar Sankandi. While winning that seat in the against Mama Yerga.
Yeah.
And then parliamentary candidate the highest way 3,000. Whereas Mama Yerga nam 25,000. Okay, presidential I believe it's less than 500. Total vote I'm here presidential Boku. So that thing too did not help them. Some of the issues of money in the northern part of Ghana. And another issue too I buy and say the religious aspect among us to play games.
All right, maybe you better call another issue. So you better call head transition team near Koso. But before then, my main call Ahumano so Kwame Mafo our Time FM. Okay, all the way from Obuasi. Yenyan NTS gas explosion be Koso. ɛwɔ ɔboase yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnsa bɛka Kwame Mafo Time FM ɛna wɔwɔ na yɛtumi ɛne no adi nkɔmmɔ yɛnya no nteɛ sɛ serious gas explosion bi paa akɔ so ɛwɔ ɔboase nti yɛnya videos no yɛde videos no nkyɛ yɛde videos no nyinaa yes videos no on the screen nti bra Facebook no so OTEC 1029 FM OTEC 1029 FM onsa ebeka eye videos no ewo ho wow all right yensaka Kwame Mafo ewo eye ahoma no eso hello Kwame.
Yeah, gosh,
that's right yenya ne tie se gas explosion bi akoso said ye hwe ewo eye videos no emu no eba ne say
okay, Kasiam chair at the Pomutia, Matanmaja to radio station, take 102.9. The capital person in moving of videos in municipality. A man of player Bob and no 10:30 there about you. My friend and my point, you might the studios of 1096 and 90. Let me cook you. But maybe see explosion. Not, I'm not sure the explosion to 12. What is not, I do. Jama fuel tanker bi na explode ama say abatu ya tuorio na ngoboda so tuo na because na abna no den pa enti me den na sound ni tri ba me kono me wo se ni ko be obi egane it was like run for your life na obi egane and me because of the next no say kitemu wash na gas na apply edi 5 minutes later na ko pass explode 10 minutes later, another person exploded. So the thing was so serious. And not Obi Janet. You know, you can't bail because sending out the name. No, and the dead no one, an hour later, not another person exploded. So, you know, in your name, what is happening? And the teacher for now, no more, no more than anything. I never put you on a million again. I was just a Omuya Juman, or more cable, no more sons on Nadia. Extra point catching fire. I want to go system electricians were straters were welders were and a Peter Frankata the honor 200 more wow we are our man shops as well motor for stepper in the way of near the day. It's a check point now a catching fire and also for cars to a cars and super true and I'm a so card. It is a soccer, it then soccer, that is a horse. It's a horse, that's no idea the money. Man now, one hour, you have disco, a quality disco, shop for India. Or Tatum to something that Miliana is a form from the top street has never turned to it's not something that Luma can, Yento Bania feeling and a woman exploding. And you want to say out 10 cylinders in the exploding. Which in our bed 10 minutes after the exploding. And the explosion wasn't easy. If you're one and fire for many days with them with a fire, Commander Nanka's personal, my friend. My friend or Chairman said, Bear 2 is getting to 3 reasons. The prayer 10 and I say, now prayer 10 and a problem. Our report on 7 months ago. Uma no mabetra, uma betra na no azai no dia ko. Omo de ko abo da ko je o ma tikwem. Azia na ko ya rosen. E di me me friend no ya kan ye ono be frɛ for me na po. E no no frɛ for na ko because omo obo work ye pa ten na e ba ko frɛ. Adante so kwa ben yen. Omo ni pa tenda. Akofem ben yen. Omo ni pa tenda. E di ya ben, omo ni pa tenda. It's not a permanent for the Omoba. And before the no, I'm going to Ashanti or bottom my soul, fire tender. You didn't get from Momoso Kata. But later on, the Genesis Yabe 1 hour, 30 minutes. And then I'm going to Ashanti or fire tender. No, 8 years ago. A try to 8 minutes. A try, new Badiano Musu, woman time, no more to choose or more Keliama. The better 30 minutes later, I'm going to Ashanti for Naban. And from my fire tender, I na control that on also ya na on so aka and on so kan kwere so ko fele aba ni dan fa e dey and then on you ni dey ba o control net maka the best 10 dan start ya no after 3 not till I intimi control dan cause me ha many guys Japan ye pa ten dan ko system no man na system yẹn ni three I one or say one and a shop no nkɔfɔ nso bɛ yɛn shop ni bi ɔmo de tɔn spare parts mi n'o ka sɛ cars mako 13 ɛna ne yɛ 15 shop wɔ baako kura ni wa o bɛ fi yɛn ni bibi ama na yɛ sɛ ɔtɔn ne sika because ne nyinaa ti de yɛn repair ìjà ṣe cars mako 13 a saa time ne yɛ 15 wɔ aberante ana ɔno okuta gas ne de yɛ adwuma ɛsoro si ne ba no ɔno yɛ ɛdze ekura wanka bi ne mu ti yɛ olu sɛ ɛma ne nso nyinaa pie a wɔka na ɛhyehyɛ bi ɔtara hyehyɛ mmeranteɛ no bi na ɔmo bɛ dukɔ a ɔmo kutam na mu no de kɔto baabi a sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔyɛ hyɛ gyere bɛyɛ nnipa bɛyɛ nwɔtwe apua deɛ mu ɔde ɔne de sika mebɔ ne bi ka hɔ no ne nan left one no 4-3 nyinaa ate apua a zia no sɛneɛ teɛ no wɔansa atifihyɛ a ɔbɛyɛ disabled forever ɔno ne ba bɔɛ ɔno nso nsa ne ba bɔɛ no nsa left ɛno nso ate baako aberanteɛ baako a ɔno nso hyɛ adwuma tiriw nyinaa wɔ menyini sɛ nyame amfɛ yi a wobɛtumi anya nkwa na sɛ na meka no instantly nnipa baako sɛ nɛwui ba yɛpi ɔbɛyɛ tiri wɔ no ne areport sɛ nnipa ne ɛdɔm kɔ hospital no mmienu asan afi mu a na no deɛ mimi ntimi nkɔmfɛm ba megyina wɔ no deɛ nnipa baako na ne nkɛ polisifoɔ a bɛtam ne mu a ɔbɛde no ako ɛna akyire no nka no baɛ sɛ ɔma a wɔmapirapira no bi no ma aberanteɛ baako ɔno ɔbaa hɔ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ne kaa ɛna system wɔ so waa nti dan explosion no bi ka na ɔno ɛrepɔt sɛ ɔka wɔn ma wɔmapiri mu no ho ɔso ne nsa koraa kɛse m'anim ne nsa ɛnsoa ne nyinaa 5 ne nyinaa kɛsi so a ɛnyɛ pɛdiabɔ nti menya sɛ wobisa me a na yɛ sɛ nnɛ birikyie no oye no a ato bo aseman ɔboa so bombobiri baabi a yɛ nuanom sapɛpɛmfoɔ no wɔ no saa side wɔ no atetafoɔ no wɔ no ɛna tɔrɔ nti ma tetɛ
na saa bere a yɛkasa yi fire tender no na hoɔden wɔ fam sɛ ɛne sɛ stage ne ɛda so dare o
ka sɛ na mdi kaka no boa so fire tender no koraa deɛ ama eti kɔmenda ne mmom ɛfrɛ pɔmenafoɔ ɛna pɔmenafoɔ tutɔ mu firi pɔmena baayɛ but before then so mɛba na ngogo da shantefoɔ no de na baba nsuo na ɛwɔ sɛ ndi so a nu baabi a na ɛsan deɛ ɔmo tu pɔi so mo ko fele do mo ko na pom na produce na e pra tender ni ye no eji efo de no ene pom na pra tender no e bia ko by 539 and sana e ko be 330 we e wu de fia control ja na no
all right okay kwame me da say why dia ka bia so no dia be fia kire ba bia ma ya so nte why
o ka so da
nyame nka ho pa kwame mafo ɛna yɛne ne din nkɔmɔ no from Time FM ɔboase ɛna wɔde ɛyɛ gas explosion no nkɔmɔ ɛbrɛ yɛn no alaji fɛsi wɔ hɔ ma me na me homra
ɛyɛ good news kra but yɛmbɔ mpa yɛ sɛ ɛbɛtumi akɔntrol baka hyɛ nti ɛmɔ sɛ most of the times you know these gas issues gas explosion no first Ghana Fire Service educate them for how to keep these cylinders safe and other day.
Yeah, it's serious.
Guys, so that who come be this world warrior. I want to be terminal brother see from say thing. I didn't know that's for when I move so not a person was soldier preko. No the age one. And I did not go make can say. I'm over share our gas. Gas is still and you supposed to fill it many mau. You guys so too much you fill 50 kg the mawa 500 cities and 120 as a money ma let me do 1.5. Ne feel my space behind him. What was it? I'm pressure what in the movie grab. We need to educate people. Especially Omono, because in the day we are very risky. I don't know
the filling station. Or say me per se pa saying. No, feeling the day. I know that's a nyansa. Mate, all right. Where the afita for any one my ton cars, any one my CCA cars, one my ton spare parts. Where the simple pa Ghana Garages online app no and I make come for Eddie Amamo app way app bia ebe boaw ama wiase afana nyina obi ahu nti se usiesie car wo aye fitting shop usiesie kai ana oton kai ana oton car ho nioma spare parts a bomoden na bowura eye app no so bi na we ya o telephone number nyina ka ho ene baabi a wo nyina ka ho bi nti se obi car na be say a baabi a wo bi obi app no a na se kwaku o na oda so no na wo frɛw na waba behwe car no de amano ye ye ne saa nso a ebem yakoyanim obia so be didi so ate ase adwuma bebo obia botom ni ade sika bebo obia botom ni ade ade aye ghanagarages.com ghanagarages.com bogura app no bi na o install no so a free ai Ghana Garages app no o install a free ti Play Store and App Store na bo Ghana Garages app o bo app no beba na mom se wo ye obi a uton spare parts uton kai o ye fitani o pese o de ho nsem eko app no so a na wa ya emfa bomodia fresh 0244 319 420 0244 319 420 na wonu bomodia emwa se na be a also obetumi akopi app no asubi na opie so ebebo pa etini ya pa ka se Ghana Garages no age so get on board na se ye kra no DHI College of Health and Education eton safrel se wachro wasi ana se SSC with 5 passes Dwabrem bi na bebo pa ai na ebia na ye oda so se obeye apomudi adwuma ni bi na so se beye ya obebowura apomudi adwuma ni mu no eno ena ya na akofa nsempi ade aba no enti hye no so se Dwabrem e DHI College of Health and Education certificate in dispensing assistant ya fe ba ko ekoso dispensing technician 2 and 3 mu top up diagnostic medical sonography sterilization processing technician medical laboratory technology environmental health diploma in education early grade education mu diploma sign language na no hye no so se ekoso e DHI College of Health and Education. We are 6 months attachment ewo homa ya obetumi aye oye no so beboa sane be ade okosua no obetumi ade aye adwuma na nyame ye wadom na obie kwan na unya adwuma no ntentamu a wankwan yes something which is that something which is the intententem pa so na ona wokro no na Dwabrem school no ma modern facilities nko na wo ho hostel facilities and so available ose Dwabrem obemu akwanya na watua ne kakra a flexible payment plan tifo ni kira patase otra patase one Holy Mary restaurant no ena edi eben ho nti omo ban Holy Mary restaurant no enti menka sese ofri eye depo na de wani kira Santase runabout no a otra KSTS school na onsani fa so hwe so obehu se omo ho ya omo etwen wo ana obetumi ni wonum adi nkomo ewa homa yi so 0244213187 0244213187 ana 0276221939 0276221939 ana 0273635765 0273635765 na bia mo no asem da tatu no say uyo kirekire ni ukura degree certificate ya DHI College of Health and Education saben kanchira say ebrenu nie Dwabrem bi na akwantuo akwanya bi abie se obekwa akwakira de US abrochimamu so betumi akire physics ana se chemistry ana obetumi akire physics ene chemistry ni nyina bomu so a ene na no nso so akwanya no eda homantu Dwabrem na wonya womwa ena afi oman a ye friend Romania omo pe onu mo betumi ayena ne adwuma omo betumi construction works welder for electrical works and afi plumbers one more ye nsuo ho adwuma anti bomoden Dwabrem a eno so beboa pa na ofre DHI College of Health anya no nko a o say or the cyber security program aba we introduce cyber security program a certificate diploma into Dwabrem a ebeboa papa on the same University College ewo UK ena akaboma wode sa entity yi ema wo na Dwabrem a esan se wo enrolling nti obema free laptop na laptop na ode ma no nhihye eda ho na wo se wo wie na wo pese okwaye o masters UK a wo ma scholarship nti wo betumi ama scholarship na wetumi akwakoye eye o masters UK ma ewo eye cyber security program no emu na nya no nko Dwabrem sei no a ma living expenses obema £1,000 busumi bia kosi se obewie o program no £1,000 o ehya ho a obetumi aye ene saa kosi se ebeso na chese also ode time o so ati ase enti for DHI College of Health and Education was 0244 213187 0244 213187 and 0276221939 0276221939 and 0273635765 Medimafo Herbal Clinic eton safrel se yade bi atete ubia no de wani kire ho a medimafo so obeboa papa ojebre na wafifi ni paduane mu no fifi ni paduane a de bia meka se ye waduro ene ye waduro aduro papa no medimafo Herbal Clinic ene wo na wo ma waduro no so wi a wasan hyebere de ato so ntibere no enso no na wankasa wahyase edi adanse e wo widiem eno ntini e friend doctor time daso na se wotie me bia na yade ne hepatitis A B ana C ana sa adwodwo na aka wo se bia na obi wo ho a ne fa ana sa ne benkum na adwodwo na ana sa ni nifa no na adwodwo o maso a emma eno na ya stroke no how do wani kire medimafo ba clinic obeye omwa na eye kidney disease how be ma wa mre wo mpamu a fo ni kire ho nkwa no so e wo fam a fo ni kire ho anase bia na ojo so semu afidi se de yakwa no tum se nkwa yie ma akra na ka odi ne prostate na se de enlargement abeka ho na se ya ginsam anaso oba opafura oba wa ya nyinsa no ntumi mma bomodea we kura de no kura de oduru ho a wo so ohwe free obehwe free onye ohwe obehwe free na nyame adom no so yewa watumi ababeda nase ekro bi na atọ yefunu no mu ekom de wabuoi udidi men so wabuoi wa ote nka se baby otie de bibi dwan nti bomode a na tutumri kanafo ni kire medimafo heba clinic na de tense kwase da nyina so onum ye adwuma omo wa atwema ebu akwa agogo eho e na onsa beka medimafo heba clinic ewo na omo ye adwuma kwase da nti obetumi akwa after church kura obetumi ni wani akire ho opese woni wonum so di nkomo so a fro no wa homa so 0244774282 0244774282 and 0500727215 0500727215 yenko Osbel Blocks Factory Osbel Blocks Factory ehonko and high quality blocks ewo itu ye contractor ana se o ye foreman Osbel Blocks Factory ni blocks no and ame kanfo ediama wo se utie sabre me kanfo am afise what the quarry dust any stones in the channel blocks no na cement to 42.5 R grade gasam cement and wodi twa na ne blocks no wa hodin me de be kan se ankasa blocks no ahoden papa emfa ho say ye ohye ubremu say ya obremu blocks no wotwa na eda ho say otum say yes blocks na kasa apart from say efe no esan ahoden kama pa eniti no so utobi dia kokuma se ne potemu a ode be kwa koja free no ode ba koja free o to blocks dia kokuma se ne potemu a odi an say obe place order say 20,000 pieces 10,000 pieces 50,000 pieces contract national bomodia nko ba bia eye wunti na Osbel akofa mfidie dia ba odi twa blocks no kama nti say utie e bia na per standard size blocks 9 by 18 open concrete blocks and up 5 inches 6 inches solid and say hollow and up 4 inches solid blocks and a clay brick pavers now pay concrete pavers now pay permeable pavers asphalt pavers now pay interlocking concrete pavers ICPs no and stone pavers grass pavers stamped concrete pavers and now pay ni nyina e wo Osbel Blocks Factory tutumnikai furniture kase o trakase bridge no a bia ye nkramofo ya so no eho ana ono wonum wo ono wonum di animhwe ewo ho ana obetumi afre Osbel Blocks Factory ewo 0244377612 0244377612 ana 0244043805 0244043805 na wetumini Osbel edin komo na opensua no ma abusua eno ane vena mineral water nso ni kama se o hydrate a vena ene beboa fansan say onoma ebe ma oluku so nourished so what you say ebe nourish your body na ma bibia kama isanse nsuo no ahoni wom ankasa enti se wotie misabre o hit gym ana the morning na why busy upensuo de atua usa no a so ye vena chese onum no onam mountain a make sure say ukura vena no so perfect is as a vena kura wo a na wa hu say yes ukura perfect companion ankasa ema balanced lifestyle with Vena. It is a uko baby bia umutonsu bia Vena na channel so almost 16 bottles in a pack and almost 36 pieces in a pack 16 pieces in a pack 36 pieces in a pack Vena nsuo no eko baby a uko bia Vena betime di wachi akọ sanse oye yonko papa obedi wachi ne wakọ papa baby bia tonsu bia no obenya Vena ewo ho ato any outlet and supermarket bia obebo bia opedodo atunso a for 0322190877 0322190877 ya pai Vena mineral water who say share love pure refreshing taste we can now any ebo room no ko anase for the chire Ghana's biggest online shop for quality product ehwane Abapa Mall enti se be ya ne wonu kita odie ne be wie payonti download the app no e Play Store anase App Store Dwabrem anase obetumi abawrem so e www.abapamall.com www.abapamall.com e simple abapa se shop no stress tinafie oni omunya shopping no e ha hu kra enti ne friend shop no stress oya shopping no wa ba fintin tan so wi a baby a wo bia no abapa de nyoma no bebrɛ ɛden na wopɛ say phones laptops fans TV air conditioners ejade nyoma de bebrɛ mi ntumi mboso a ye mpon ne emema ntade emema shoes emma bags entoma na wopɛ chese fidie bia de nyama hodi famu bia no ne nyina bi ɛwɔ abapa mo ebi a wotie mi wopɛ sɛ obo anan kɔ hɔ ɛyɛ tafo 3 miles ɔmo ne Sakasaka park no edi enhwɛ tafo 3 miles ɔmo ne Sakasaka park no edi enhwɛ nti within 24 hours onyoma na wo shop ye no ɔmo de bebrɛw delivery free no so a ɛyɛ free onye wo hwe na kai sɛ yɛ weekend Hepa Plus live band and so ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma wo sɛ yɛ ye aifro asɔre mu yɛ crusade mu hia mfidie papa ɛne Christmas convention akɔ so yi yɛ pɛ twen as asɔfo kasa ɛnkɔ baabi a ɛgyina baabi a mo yɛ praise the Lord no a praise the Lord no gyina mo na ho a na mo fa mfidie papa ɛmfa ho ne baabi a wɔ frɛ Hepa Plus live band baabi a on transformer ni hɔ kora de frɛ yɛn yɛ ba be di agro ama wani agye kama frɛ Hepa Plus live band wo no me ne ɛyɛ abapa mo ɛwɔ 0593386133 0593386133 ana 0593391848 0593391848 Donima Steel Complex Limited ɛna mekamfo ɛde ama wɔ ne bana dansie ni ɔma papa kanka panchance yɛ di good dan so Jack ofa kyire na ɔkɔfa chance bi obabi yɛ de dadoa ba ku mienu yɛ de wowom na afei dan hyase liki a Jack ɔno no wala wasema so ate ase nti Dwabrem Donima Steel Complex Limited a chance papa yɛ di good dan so what you say ema dan ni mu yɛ nyu kama nsi otoso a wo yɛ safe no leakages a tropical long span roofing sheet your tiles which is say RBR your strips and afe step tile and so ho and so color bia upebia no ubenya ebia mo no tropical alusing any governor standard size sheet and also the yakaso and the yen castle a assorted colors the upebia no ebia na wa color ebia na color na just ya mixe ni nyina fabra o de ba Donima Steel Complex Limited a ye be ni nyina ma kama roller shutter gate system ni automatic garage doors ni nyina the easy fie ni mu shops and ni mu warehouse any other purposes no Donima Steel Complex Limited na ni nyina ewo tropical nails AK carpenter's choice and that do papa carpenter for the adwuma ema wonum ho etom no efri ni kumam kwana kase and that do papa NMK nails the all the hammer pineapple pam a okozi or say thank you boss not just say want to say adwuma na we no awie payo tropical nails a carpenter for friend carpenter's choice and then that do papa oba Donima Steel Complex Limited a efri ni kumam kwana kase binding wire ho iron rods and so ho na mum so share Donima o share a Boss Paper Products Limited a she said Donima your sister company no yes anu nyuma ni be a Boss Paper toilet tissues and also extra soft and extra strong e boa ma power bra busumi na ba wie say no unim tissue ni tumi nonom me kan na ma ne tia se o me hurry up ntom tin komo na se tissue ni tumi nonom kama nti on ti uyusu a Jack you are safe so what you say ai e mu extra soft and extra strong e very hygienic e de ma e ma no pa nti Dwabrem ewo Boss Paper Products Limited a shene said Donima your sister company no so Dwabrem ewo yaso ya ye ne udi nkomo said ya ba obetumi atu nyoma no kama ya nkofa ka twitwiri de bia emfa mrew tutumi kai na head office wasaf wife junction ya Bengana Revenue Authority udu tamale so kan vili ya Benken David junction no ana nkran so kantaman to ya GCB bank tachiman wanchi kwan so kantan na ne ya dongba chifie ne still ya wo ho Donima Steel Complex Limited I was 0244-126-625 0244-126-625 and 0540-101555 0540-101555 Donima dini ya boa yebeka se home of tropical product na me san kai obiem se ukura license F dia wachinya ene unye obi akai entwi ukura license F dia ana ukura beye 5 years driving experience o driving so any kama I shall be back no otenaka ti achi a bia obekwa ba pepe and your friend I shall be back into ukuta license F bomodin na company bia wonum any mining industry no adwuma wonum air particulator drivers afi wonum atwi low bed any heavy duty machines enti me pacha bomodin se ukura license F tutumika for ni kira nyinam me kan say nyinam roundabout ewo oboase na eho ena interview no ebekọ so ombesa test kama and ya reverse obekọ reverse kama ya draw lines no to ha na mu say yo no mo say o experience no ampa iti bomode pa okọ akrata bi ekura wo bia no bomode aboabo akrata na no ohwe na nia yefia ye photocopy fako na onum enya omwa itudu ha from 0244-462143 0244-672143 na ombeje so kama na ɔmahwɛ no mama wadwuma no bi kama pa MTN so wɔ boawo sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ mo a bi adwuma mo yisu aba fintentan no MTN de foforo kraba wo friend yellow base ne mu no MTN so ma 4G plus router 10 gigabyte of data eka ho free Osama Microsoft 365 a genuine Microsoft application or the mouse said ye be enhance wadwuma no amana ko animu into your friend a smarter business solution wodo hoji yellow base ne mu a ebe boa papa MTN NSO wasene sa no wo boa iti bomode tutumnika na wura MTN office bi ebe onim se wadwuma wo ye no odi aba fintintan na ya bowura MTN office bi okwa me pacha yellow base ntina me baaye obetumi ni omadi nkomo so aba fintintan so ewo mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com and I'll bet you from 0244 308111 0244 308111 and I'll bet you from 100 na what you mean any omadi nkomo into for any MTN outlet bia ebeo na bibia so enya fine adehyensuo ni pH level no ewo soro oba eno ana me ma bedwafo producers ina ene enom ne hase enam ye minimu yo ni pH level no wosoro pan kanka wayare ahoto wo no onya adehyensuo na onoma bibia be kama pa edi ama adehyensuo limited ene onom ye adehyensuo oponum akira kwan a wasi hwe so omo ben Absa Bank ewa hojo na efri dwada kosi ni kwasi ada so no anopa no ntia kan na wonum ahya adwuma se anwumre no wotwe na wonum apon nti wo hye wonum kai no a mesrew entwam na ebi ana kai no sachet water wom dispenser bottles wom omo 350 ml a me friend adehye baby ketwa no adantam ne 500 ml ena kese pa ne 1.5 liters omo obi ho e wo cap mu ni adeade omo san special branding nti se eye ne siwo na so eye bedintuo ana se ya efro dwumadie bia opese oni akro no mfoni ana ne ho sam konsuo no nwira ho no a adehye suo be ni nyina ade ama opese utubi ton so a ane praise the Lord bomodi akutubi ton na yinsuo papa omo depo wadum ba ko so nkran de no wala boni ntu borum okumase na opese omde onum suo no besom wa fra homai 0205326095 0205 326095 and 0273 024979 0273 024979 and the number is 0244 461754 0244 461754 yabeto ankomo no so and transition team no yehu say krata bia efri spokesperson at the transition team no yera Felix ofusu kwache krata no mensa kan bi ewa ha mame komra me koba ye de krata no emu nsem nyina ene de ekoso nyina yenya ntie se last minute afede aban no ekwa wieye no ase mafa we adwuma matwa we ka ekoso ne ade eho krata ba mame na me homra ne eni hu nkomo me ba sisia
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Don't pass out our number. Just momo it. What bread supermarket line what too much. Chanu momo and I feel so chat him. Said you who are so now now. Just momo it. I feel build us out Tiano. And you are doing your phone now. Just momo it. Yadia DJ coffee. Yadia mabusia for. Just momo it. A crime baby how bet me use MTN momo wallet. Ubet you get tracker. I will use scan to pay. And now ube use merchant ID. And now on bank POS terminals. I feel so ubet you get transfer sika. If you mobile money wallet I go bank account and vice versa. Nina or MTN Momo so. And enjoy convenience no. Our financial transaction with MTN Momo. Just Momo it.
MTN.
Dr. Time Dasso. Minya udeni. We kikim.
Abna na we ya yaro fa here.
Medimo for Herbal Clinic. Asani nyina.
Medimo for Herbal Clinic. Dr. Time Dasso.
Me ko ho a wonum hwehwe me mu. Eye me diagnosis no.
Ya ka diagnosis.
Eno bi. Ena ose me bra yawe no bekokra enumpo ena hwim yawe no etuafu me widie mu a me beko Central Market akoton me nioma yi o wasi be ma stroke no so eko
hwe eho sei obi ntra wheelchair mu emia mfa no nko emu ansan fa no yade emabio apart from stroke yare a otumi sa ne ntem kra no awo nso otelete se oba wo hia wo na Dr. Tam da so ebehwe wo a charge ne kra wo nyi sika no age se nyinsa na bawie ansa na wagine sika enam so ogine hudie nti osanya penis enlargement wo ye bema na wo bema no so wudru hon ma wo ma wodru 5 days na hyase pagya mu ebe pagya ni mu a kosi se wankasa sasa wo pɛ no na fe wogya dro no fa malaria hepatitis B na wasa diabetes hypertension prostate ani yare nkae no eye no kokokra
Medimafo Herbal Clinic Dr. Time Daso
owo abuakwa agogo Copas last stop wo yare afre na call 0244 774282 and 0245 616336
Medimafo Herbal Clinic
Udimafo no hwa
Hey, Opani, Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. Oma mi koto bi mame mano. Owe jajai. Abua wa mo se what to make in kai kama. Wa kabrofo.
Wow.
Na nkontabu akra de. Ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de. Jai. No de animdifuo. Ene che wa nwuma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG. Books bia bi. Ene owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing. OWAP. Ningina. Every basic 1. Ekosi basic 6. English. Every basic 1. Ekosi junior high school. Ne bane combine soa. Owo ningina bi. English nom ane maths nom. Me say. Books bia ni wa. Perfect series. NB. Na GS. Ane naka. Enso am approval. Enti obata bia nkoto bi maneba.
Hey, na se we de. Suku bi kura betumi akotu akoton. Amani students o.
Na eno kura de. Wote boa no so say hwi. Wo mo sa set mock exams. Terminal exams. And midterm exams at the master school so here wamomua etufo nkwa putuoja station hwa enkran dance mine first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
My dear, food is ready.
Adwano no odin kwan pe kumi. Nene de ensu be na wakofa ba fie ai.
Oh Mira, meto no kwan no ho. Efise na yensuo na sa.
Maka shro say abribia addition natural mineral water na boy busuan ho ban. Esansa addition ensu ede. Pampan bia nim. Ensu kroje finin kikanwa biara nim. Addition ensu gumu ahodo. Bottle mu de wo ho. The Gukap ma yede sum ya wo ho ankola ekun wo fie ha de bi wo ho. Nice dispensers are officer ahodo no eyusu. Na fe sachet mu de a obi biara betumi atobi. Na sa wo kura woni bebi omo.
Ane, enya ahoju station. Ya wo mo ben Oasis of Love asori dan.
Obuasi hanso additional natural mineral water. Abebie won krabata no bi ewo. Bidie so store number 60 a ben shell filling station. St Jude Hospital kwan so ho na. Ena fe so ye wo bidie so opposite Linclay Sports Stadium. I ben Church of Christ asori dan. Se wudru nyame so a ye ni Winners Chapel asori no ena hwe animu. Obetimi afre yen number C 0243 011 760 and I say 0243 942 314 and I say 0246 452216. Kumaso phone call edum your number no eye 03220 192247. Afi wudru enkran so a obetumi afreyen ewo 0273 024 979.
Ene kan ho fa wegu baby na bremi additions you. Etufon frɛ 020 532 6095 and 0244 461754. Addition natural mineral water.
Additions.
Opese wo kwa brochire kwa yedwuma ana wo kosua de enfo ani nkire ba bia esanse Jojima Travel and Consult abama se wo bebo wa mo akontuo ho nhihye ye beye fofofo. Jojima Travel and Consult ma akontuo ye simple kra esanse wo kanyumaku akukudamwa wo mayi mu adi amanfo tu kwan no ho. Oh enanu ya Ghana Tourism Authority abo na abaso se 2024 best traveling agency in Ashanti region enna wo modern bonti. Jojima Travel and Consult Edin Kwada wo bo homodin pa wadisuam nansu sikasemunti watifie toto no akọ Canada brechmemu a wo koto wadisia so enti se wo pese wo kọ Canada UK USA ana Asian country bia so no Jojima Travel and Consult beyen krata sem nyina ma say your visa passport birth cert hotel any flight reservation obeyen nyina kama ma bra Jojima Travel and Consult ene ya na yemfiri wakwantu krata sem no ho hyehyeye
Mau. Oben Yijima Travel and Consult Wokumasi, North Central, and Boasi Zongo, Yak Towers, and now Ubefre 0552 098 298. Yijima Travel and Consult. Wa Kwentuomu Buafo.
Da apomuden enkratwe efi Vena mineral water ena eba wonsen. Enhwehwemu de to just say nipedua no ehia ensukrode demo no nyina bese glass ensia edikosi ne nwotwe eso se woyi mframa ehia nipedua ne kese pa esi nchen a ensuo na yede toso mienu a ehia nipedua ne pa ensuo eboa ewohoro nipedua ne mu fi na esan so pagya immune system no ensuo efa ye nipedua no akwa bese wo hamo nchichemu aduoso ya wobu won konta bese gallons edu edikosi dumienu so nokure nie yavjene ye nipadua akwa anka ye no nyina no ehia ensuo bese ohamo nchichemu aduoso enum na fe moja enso so aye na femu de ede aka ho se woyi nompe ene srade ye wo nipadua nim ni esi nchen a nipadua no akwa nyina aka no eyensu
apomudin kratwe Vena mineral water ene dia brew Vena mineral water oyeno water modern factory ewo kumasi heya Vena mineral water share love pure refreshing taste
Odofo mama mi se wasembio da ben na ope brese ukohwe onipadua mu se de onipadua na kwa na ho odin sitie obrebo osa cholesterol anasade dudu ewo mu o blood group o genotype so ye AA AS ana SC Sabre may comfort by grace medical center the amount say enhwemu bia bramien chen ma yen hwemao ka kra ye kwa ye bampo brano ye de kofi tem kwese bibia de ye na ye nipadua ye de ne kode ne ba bomotia se obehwehwemu ententem na bibi siewu a ye hunentem ye timi aso ano by grace medical center ewo kumase bremai DVL nenchen pe ose kwadwe area wa bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05
25th December. 25th December. Babia Bayedi. Oh, Sacro Maya Rediana. Oh, Sacro Mehu Apeti. Lodgy Entertainment. Any Ratchy Park. I did the biggest show ever. Brema to the Dean Event of the Year. Event of the Year. Wait, Nebikakra. I shock you on. Yeah, Daddy Ahonfe, a man in a quadro, your legend, Daddy Lumba, Daddy Bayens and Chenu stage in a swear be mad, I know no quan, Black Sherry, Kofi Kinata, Wendy Shea, Fabia, Kim Paluta, and Minimum to Fobe Brebe. So just imagine, said the creme de la creme, oh, one stage is so performing. What? Bring ye by your day, and 25th December, if you need chair Ratchy Park, a Honor Boss 7 p.m. sharp. Let you Medina start, you table, let you take it to a love me, Share FM Founders. Go all, I want you run about. Boko Trading, Adum, ABC Bad, Patase, a Buakwa Shell, Allied Police Station at Tonsu, Swami Shell, Tafu Shell, Opposite Melcom, Kingdom Books, KNUST, and Adale star 714 star, 003 star, 4 hash, Fred 0506 677 742, and now 0244 602 800. Event of the year, Jumadi, Omomasu Sneer, musically yours, and a Logi Travel and Tours. Catch your woman on Kanchenia, Adena PKK.
This is James. Leave a message.
James, the game's about to start and everybody's here. Salah's got the meat going, Erling's got the cold ones, Saka's chilling. Where are you, man?
All your best football friends are waiting for you to join them for the Premier League. From 10 August to 10 November, you can get GoTV Super Plus now for the discounted price of 265 CDs to enjoy all 380 games of the Premier League live. Don't wait. Upgrade today. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem.
On OTEC 102.9 Yakoya Yasan Abba. Krata no meka ho asem no. Yadebeto aye screen so sesia. Aye spokesperson for aye transition team coming from the NDC side no. Asem odi aba betudwa. Na krata no na eda screen so no. OTEC 102.9 FM. OTEC 1029 FM ɛwɔ Facebook so krata no ɛda ɛyɛ TV no so a obetumi abɔ wani akɔma kama na krata no emu nsɛm ɛkyerɛ a ɛne dua yɛ ɛna ɛyɛ transition teams no coming from ɛyɛ government side ɛna government elect ɛkyerɛ a ɔmo kyerɛ a aisa aban no ɛkɔ na wieɛ no yɛfa fɔmanfoɔ bi adwuma ɛwɔ abere a aisa ɛmfa mmara kwan mu ne adeadeɛ nti Felix Ofosu Kwakye ɛna watwerɛ saa krata ɔyɛ spokesperson for ɛyɛ President Mahama transition team yɛntie nsɛm a ɔde to dwa
wa bebre sɛ dwumadi ɛte saa no ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ abere a NDC afa a ɛwɔ saa baasonko so no yɛnte ho hwee na ɛha adwene bebre ɛsan sɛ na akɔyɛ sɛ sumase dwadie bi saa no nti NDC mpanifo a ɛwɔ ekuro no so no ɛde to dwa sɛ yɛne nyi saa nneɛma a ɛkɔ so no ɛsan sɛ nipa a yɛfɔ ɔmo no ɛyɛ aban a yɛbɛ akonnwa so na ɛsɛ ti ɔmo ka ɛno akyi no ɛyɛ nipa a aban yɛbɛ akonnwa so na nneɛma yɛ adwuma sɛ mo ntumi nkɔfa nipa mmerɛm sɛ nneɛma nyɛ adwuma wɔ abere a meni mu ɔmo ana mente ho hwee wontumi nkasɛ me nkɔtua sika bi wɔ abere nipa a metua sika na ma no me nnim hyehyɛ ne nkitawodi a wone no wamene okase yate sɛ ECG sika bɛyɛ 240 million Ghana cedis omu tua ma adwumakuo bi a enye adwumakuo a enu nyam ahoɔden a wobɛka sɛ ne yɛ hia ne nim yɛ nti omu ntua we adwumakuo bi a omu ne di nsawosuo bi a yɛn hyɛ de huhu yie saa sika de sika a ɛdɔɔso a ɛyɛ aban fotom ne befi aba ɛna saa sudie no ba bɛda aban a ɛbɛ konwa so no ɛso de saa ne nti na wɔ sɛ aban a ɛba no ehunu mu bi nti yɛyɛ sɛ saa sika tua ne nipa ɔmo fafa ɔmo no ɔmo ntwentwɛn so as efiada a ɛbɛ yɛbɛhyia bi yɛhyia a yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmɔ ɛsan so bɛto odwa sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛte ekuo ketewa bi ma ɔmo hwɛ saa nhyehyɛe no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ biribi ɛnkɔfa yɛni so a yɛba abɛn mu na obi de biribi abɛda yɛn a yɛnim ho hwee nti ɛm sɛ saa nkɔmmɔdie no ɛkɔ so nti aban no mpanimfoɔ no gye to mu sɛ ɔmayɛ ne saa yɛhyia fiada a yɛbɛka ho asɛm na yɛate ekuo a yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ saa nsɛmkaeɛ no so sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yie ɛbɛto yie.
All right, okay, ti Felix Ofosu Kwakye ɛne yɛte ne ka no Alaji
Cash.
Yeah.
Very interesting. You see, Cash, Kromha, we should be honest to ourselves. This transitional act is Act 845. It is a Presidential Transitional Act 2012. It's a must. Act and they use it. In the act, in the air, can I say, also a team. The team also means one. Among share say daily briefings of president. You have a briefing on the security president elect. Yeah, John Mahama. Now, mun share a ketua moving forward. So, the best I share a ketua on seminar daddy. Now, some subcommittee so on handover note daddy, and what they should do now daddy. But what the thing the air can say, and maybe I know, sir, a moment that they should come to consensus on taking decisions. But there's no law banning outgoing president and our government from taking a decision. And then maybe I say
at this crucial time.
At this I can't say a pedia you're refining that act, you know. Then can say after you're electing new government, you know, and a new president, you know, that outgoing president shouldn't take any decision be affected the coming government in terms of payment, in terms of awarding contracts, employment and that. You shouldn't take that decision. You should leave it for coming government because I can't 1 month and work. But until that law is passed, say me be president here. Let's say I come 1 month. I'm going to make a memo upon Toby. Go back and look at 2016. What happened?
This same Felix Ofosu Kwakye.
2016. What happened?
2016.
What time?
Okasai. May the voice name by.
Time by the appointee. Events auditor general. The appointment by. He was acting. Time by the confirmation by. After the mama has lost. And I think Shiraj boss or whatever. Nipa be me and Sabia after our hallucination or confirm my appointment. That time when people took them on, what I say, governance, you know, it ends on the 7th of January. Until that government end, you know, your mama has a right to take any decision, and it is correct.
Yeah,
because the man has that powers. They made assistance because nothing has changed in this law.
And maybe no to a certain extent, you know. Now, maybe feel say or speak to the current economic situation I will say.
You see,
until now, or no person chasing Quebec and Cabine hold you on answer.
You see, imagine say, a friend say, but me and Winnie,
yeah,
and I could find a disappointment. I come back. I mean, in the same equation of economy. My point is that Adipia Beka at this moment, you should be backed by law. At the time, Jamama had that appointment of friend saying or they say auditor general staff no na economic situation that say but why because he has the power to do that the law no man at times on here okay for when go first exiting now man for amnesty including Chachika okay that time no
yeah okay
when go first going out now ka say I feel by implement a friend say single spy salary so okay me by the papa Ghana for 1 year no for organizing no law no man no say to me so on here and say if it's MY na we should look into the law again, especially about we crowd. Like you say, why absolute majority more. And to one salon, so about officer one on two committee, then look back into Act 845, no, Act 2012 in the Presidential Act. Then look at adding up certain things. ABA, the moment a government is elected, you the current government, you know, your power is limited on A, B, C, D. Want to make a decision because and you will not if affecting the effect. So the government want to make a decision about affecting this government. Let's pass that law.
Okay.
Then limited the government power.
Quite amendment.
Yes, you amendment. But amendment in by idea. Won't mean singing different songs at the same time because it's the same for us now defending what your mama did in 2016. In fact, like I say, even on January 7th, until the president is elected, no, the mama still is the president. So okay. So they benefit. Unless say we are going to say there's a law I hear minimum. Our officer this transition and this government is abusing it off and to. You see, sometimes the double game and my friends say back and forth. And I'm for say democracy and cannot.
That's a democracy.
I say, when say meaning and coming can abonti. Keep a member appeal to the transitional committee. Say, oh, for this one, a high end moment here. Now to come out and say, you know, yeah, better you say the can end of walk. And you have to know because and one will defend it. That time no who free so. And then they are who take over responsibility and who avoid that responsibility. President Akufo-Addo has the right to do everything as far as the constitution of this country is concerned. He's still the president of Ghana. And they can say, who is the president of Ghana? They can say, John Mama, what team is President Akufo-Addo? Until John Mama is swear or far finano, I didn't see catch Ghana for say, why president obey say, what say book the mandate Shasia. President Mama ain't your president. Or president-elect. The man can say from now onwards, your man of protection, your man of security briefing, any expense you bear in terms of salary, future salary, be an emanu, send about no so concerning economic situation. But in case Akufo-Addo bear appointment and now uncle consultant. Tell our appointee, your friends upon they say, auditor general, some bear auditor general, one consultant Akufo-Addo. That other Akufo-Addo is president-elect. So it's to the beer. Let's face the issues as it is. Man, yeah, kwana. If it's about our economic situation, that time now is the same thing. And so the appointments were made. Now, Mr. say, I know don't press so cast and me say, oh, Kabaya.
My Felix for Sukwache, that is that was in 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
As some okay any.
Abawia. Ano no nkyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani a ɔwɔ so no na wagya mampani yɛ. Ghana mmara no ɛma mmerɛ pɔtea aban bi mmerɛ a odi na konwa so no ɛbɛ awieyɛ. Na efi bra a obebe konwa so ekopem bra a wamama obebe wiye no wo ho kwan se dwumadie biara a Ghana mra ma ho kwan se obedi no udi ene ese bi ahomache a ade achi a ye besai omampani foforo no amanatene konwa no so no mpo no utumi edi dwuma e de boa oman no de hia ne se efa mra kwan so se wokọ English agbochima mu wokọ America wokọ ba bia wo awiase afanan a ye de kebima nke bi di dwuma se omampani bi tie konwa so a ekopem se obefie konwa so dapotin bi a emra ne kire no wo ho kwan se odi dwuma amanyosem na da ye di dwuma wo mamu nti se bibi wo ha eda ho fan kra na ye gi ho achinye.
Okay, ti Alaji.
So Cash, what did you?
Where 2016.
2016
Asema okay. So exactly what you are saying.
If Major Mama has the right to do what he did in 2016, I don't know for the winner as well.
AK politicians.
So let's be honest to ourselves sometimes. Too much. Look, government will take over, take both asset and liability.
That's right.
And the time I will pass into a man, say there's a challenge ahead of you. I feel say minimize liability now for asset. It will not happen. In any case, if by law,
say obi bisasa. Do you mean to say nanam fangum?
Not necessarily so fangum by heart, but often feel say by this time I don't know what he's doing is necessary.
Yeah,
that is what the law says. Say because so I almost a video I'm play now was swearing by maybe ni papa be name this their position. That was after Walusi election. Plus a friend saying auditor general and stuff and other appointment. And one is President Mama Kwai. He has the right to do it. at that time. So I don't think so. Omi Nana Akufo-Addo say they don't appoint you. He has a right to do it. So I ban the Pakrono, na appointment, you know, or follow with that 71 on Tim Pamno. Akufo-Addo too, or is no pencil, or Chayamani, or do any pension, a medical pension. But say a banner is a political appointment, you can take the person out. But you see, cash, media may say. The same thing in our policy has been the same thing. You can predict any coming government. They're taking over. Yeah, can in a digital toilet. Yeah, say we move on to breaking into government warehouse near Vienna because it's a corona born clay.
Amount for say machines say there to her. You say
disabled for PW for so name in Yakotam Ediko. And all these things in na adibi a chair say he say chrono ni ye.
Alex appointment now can was him. Large boss and NCC. Oh, okay.
This after Walu's election.
Another sensitive area.
Large boss and NCC. And I'm say osa oye we count. Papa they say Auditor General.
Okay.
So they make and say this taking over cash. They say Abomuno. Say ya buy na ba. Because you have my ability.
But the issue is I didn't know none there possible. Na the end possible.
Guys, me the how many said initially she said na toilet na edge. Toilet. He said to break about warehouse. E go find nema.
Chale my toilet is go mo.
Na because can you share say na toilet. So I didn't call high level.
Can say if but tell it that share.
Guys, but what I'm saying very serious. Look the way man I mean video be MC you be catch and say you be catch MC be say I'm man 2 hours uncle park no leave because them person in that and say I believe say you're different between political party are winning election and the government. The first of party are winning does not mean say automatically a member of the government. I've been saying say government is a core. You're fraud to render service. You're not part of it. Even if you're a national chairman, now you're more direct or indirect appointment to be you can contribute to the government. You remain as chairman of a political party or win election. And that is where your powers limit. Your powers are limited on your political party event. But you cannot infiltrate anything. I might say, my command to be in the government. So say now NDC win election. Every NDC member becomes a government. He can walk in, break work in a warehouse, and take it to police team cash and channel. Cash. The surprise thing I saw was Churchill South. Police station is being attacked and the police are watching. Why? Because I did not done it. I did not done it. I mean, Kabibina. Yes, we enjoy Muhammad. Yabapa me. So we should look into it. And me propose to spare maybe a peace council say in part of the peace pact. You inculcate those things in it. Say you better say you move in election. You order on Crawford and say when they tell Crawford say I'm going to attack government institution. Because cash they could I know them. And every day we move is a cra. Take machine swing machines by that too. Maybe about the man Crawford. Say why you program for us. I got swashed on the mojani. Why you did like the robbery? And you're crying about mine because I didn't show. No, we say you safe. I want for the coffee. No, the coin. Safe. Say oh. I want to show our store. Your record of every materials I want warehouse.
I'm gonna take inventory.
Well, inventory. What break up Friday call. One and maybe how they call. What the Uber crowd of PV. Cash. I think we should educate our people.
Exactly.
Say the echo one day. Ebeji in some man fire peace in the Yagro. I said lawlessness of this country is too much. And they hear me Japan say, all of a sudden the police have become weak. Because I did not done it.
Because you're in a transition period.
You are in transition period. There's a change of government. It means Kokabi. Now tell me say I could make chini. Maybe I don't consult chairman. I'll catch a chairman. Not the chairman complain that the Marco Krabi or something. I won't talk. They'll be I say let me look and say the laws is not working. You should be a Kuruma. Because I'm rather. What kind of country are we running, Cash? They should be disciplined.
All right,
should be disciplined our security.
Yeah, here a bit of the economy where President-elect Oba betting tax, obey e-levy. Now Joe Jackson or your financial expert Ebisa said, "Na he fan obey revenue no."
No, so Joe Jackson question it is.
Meanwhile, so was it too late?
Oh, no, say too late. Me questions I've been asking several.
Meanwhile, so I say or renegotiation on the IMF deal.
Cash. Me know so play me audios be if unfortunately my side phone can play some of it for you to see. Even when I went to this economic forum I acquired with Joy, because I say Usha NDC name people manifesto in Nana. Our policy in say we are going to lose revenue. Because Usha e-levy, even with the say minimize the target of e-levy, because now we are talking about over 400 million Ghana cedis from e-levy. Now Usha betting tax sky the bray. Now Usha harbor sky the bray. Negas open flat rate, ube e-levy, ube betting tax.
Harbor can also be flat rate.
Yeah, sana Bamia can also be flat rate. Duties.
Okay, make credit Mahamadiana mehe.
I'm ready to but Harbor Bamia also be flat rate.
Oh, can also be flat rate.
Yes. Usha the Amoki Omina Kenya, Omina to somebody e-levy, obey betting tax. Cash Usha. That means calculation. We are talking about close to 1.5 billion Ghana cedis you be losing annually from these taxes. And so if I say averagely 1.5 billion times 4, we are talking about how much? 6 billion Ghana cedis.
Now, what about why you say about widening tax net and so?
How do you widen tax net in this country? Direct tax.
A very difficult one.
You see, so widening tax net, you can only do it on indirect tax. And look at increasing taxes.
So indirect tax, they just say
increase. But widening tax, it means direct tax. Widening saying, no be a data. Kroma wo to why we age I don't know your salary, but I assume your salary 10,000. You are paying tax.
You are blessed.
You are paying tax. Direct tax utrebi. If I say you can pay 15% require tax. Obi a carpenter.
Yeah.
You man a whole house. So more. And this we are committed in one month. Another 2 weeks. But we charge 50,000, 40,000. No abortion at the bottom. Capital of my buy. You and the same person go into the market and buy the same commodity. So to widen those taxes, out of ultimate capture guide in the system, no one's a debut or ejuma. How can you do that? So Cash, some of these things, if you want to do with them, it takes time. So my point is that
but don't forget, we saw another element via economy. We talk about the growth of the economy.
Yeah, but if you talk about growth,
you betting tax a free ho, e-levy a free ho.
I'm telling you, politician drafts policies to suit the electorate. You're gonna pay free, and they're saying that we give us free. But we don't ask where is it coming from.
Subsidy
look, we don't ask where is the money coming from. Abia Musaya who say we are no some this money about 6 billion I make once a me and 4 years now. You're paying for another place, Nobody asks of that. Abia you're happy. Oh, you're paying free, you're paying tax, you're betting tax. And the same people are demanding roads.
And don't forget, alongside so LC a service a debt.
Exactly. And the next year, what your mom is going to do is say, and what's within 120 days? Because I know the university special intake, maybe next year, university first enrollment, maybe a few or something. And the free university. Next year.
Colleges of education for Subeko.
Yes.
So nursing trainee for and free SHS.
First, then they be there at home.
University
for extra one. They have account university. University, the first year for you now, and this country every year, minimum crown be 100,000 or so.
Like joke.
And apart from that, what's all the physical challenge for them? There for 4 years free. The more physical challenge, 4 years, and another cost.
But do you foresee, say, president would go under pressure?
Me more picture. Me already go under pressure. First idea make a chair. Plus free SHS. What you must say?
Yeah.
Plus on one within free SHS, like I say, we make sure within the first year, this double tax system not free. And to make sure be free or no, you have to do the buildings, complete the abandoned e-blocks, and then other classrooms, schools, and so more classrooms. So another expenditure. So if you combine all these things, Cash, it means the Mama government is going to spend more. We are talking about a country, even with DDPIA.
Meanwhile, so what share your boss your dollar CD rate and so.
We are talking about government with DDP.
Yeah.
I still believe our revenue mobilization to debt servicing will be less. We still about 30%. About 30%. And if I say next year, yes, such a debt at 30% of our revenue mobilization. Let's say you bet 200 billion. It means about 660 billion there. It got the debt servicing. Now the statutory payment. also is about 37%. Huh? And also about also over 60 billion. So out of 200 million,
but
140 or almost 150 billion.
Fachemio, do you see us in the next IMF deal again?
Oh, that's a routine exercise. Okay. Every 2-3 years we also acquire IMF because yes, your economic strategy there, your economic structure down. We can stand on our own for the next 10 years. You acquire IMF. So we compare all this expenditure the mama so vis-a-vis revenue or cut offer. Then you can see that the government has a challenge ahead of it. And they made them my prayers and they say, man rushing in decision taking. Say me have these things to please people. One of the things I have Akufo-Addo was the first year free research policy I would buy. The first year. When there was no enough classrooms and other things. And this are unknown a planning who ye, no organizing who you know and say, as at now we are going to plan very well and ensure that we hold on to the economy policy and ensure the policy never go well. By next year, which is 2026, the pressure will be minimized. But if the mama out of pressure wanted to implement all these policies, I mean, okay, within the 120 days, I'll be hot. Or let's say, the university will agree with him, say, oh, you haven't got a free, so I let us say later, no, why this business can have an abba?
To be free.
Or to be free. And I say, why do government so that goodwill no institution will be ready to give out money? Now they are here. Why he bring in policies? Maybe as to fair our economy. No,
don't forget. Alongside, so say when your revenue no, na obe free investing now. This time around, so private schools also be enrolling into the free SHS.
Yes.
So also say when your revenue now say also I just go free.
When it comes to private school, no,
what happens?
When it comes to private, it doesn't make any change because the point is that you say annually be about 100,000 or whatever, and they call a friend say SSS. If a mobile take in private schools, it means instead that say on double tracking, double tracking for half beko private schools. Then say double tracking that's easy. So it's the same numbers, except that this time around, about extra cost because you have to pay the schools facilities are over. Okay, say time I go for the schools in my proposal say I'm per head be says 780 cities or say 800 cities for using their facility. And about 1 million years. So if the mama want to do that, it means maybe this time around, they might cost can be 1,000 cities per head. And that one day, cash and carry also do because you are going to use the facilities. So, meaning say the government and the promises, vis-a-vis our revenue mobilization, it is going to affect the government expenditure. So, what mama needs to do is to be disciplined. When you discipline the fiscal policy, Masa, one year, all IMF and IBA compare extension. So the only thing he has to do is to be disciplined. And I knew Tepe, which I believe say we're taking a look at when it comes to financial issues there, will guide John Mahama. Unless ABI say or maintenance. Well, one of the guys that would tell us some money of the time.
Former finance minister.
Yeah, he's be our advisor on our expenses. Most of the time, we're very disciplined on his finances. So I just say he will regulate the expenditure of government. But as the expenses of this government, let's say your mama want to improve upon that by adding the free tertiary now, the cost is going to be higher. And you know the cost of tertiary is more than the cost of your friends. SSSU. So government must be ready to spend more to 2025. So if you say the challenge that your mama war in the economic sector, your revenue mobilization and expenditure, he must ensure say the fiscal consolidation up to the top notch. As I 2026 over children. And can we say it me strong in our fiscal consolidation. Need to me receive fund service debt more. A very reduce a burden. And the moment I am more risk in a bear more, a bear low, a bear lower. I'm going to be my friends say loan. But me the on the show, I'm looking at production. How is you going to implement a different 24-hour economy? Because 24-hour economy.
Meanwhile, and also me tea boys no almost your mono economy in 7 years can you no more here. They still be so already train cocono.
No, it's also another type of part of the 24-hour economy. But my point is that you see, some of the times,
because in cocono will be 50 pieces and 50, you can't say.
Oh, cash.
And cocoa money from saying.
Cash. Boilers.
And our layers, will be 50. Will be 50. Because say, Obi or GBB, no, Shebe 500.
No.
And 200.
Cash. 500 broilers at the mobile. That's all yeah big poultry farm.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's all my kind of kuko boom wanted okay. So always share with kuko boom I need about 10, 20, 15. It is for a lower person.
Number to me at
the point is cash. For the lower person at a lower level.
Okay.
20 is okay.
At least 20.
Yes. You obey my result fine.
It is a 20 so we do stage norm started to 20 no 24.
20 no which one lifespan now 20 no by the age of 6 weeks or 8 weeks you know. You bet my tom which is about 2 months or 3 months you know. You bet my tom and before the tom no they will lay eggs and hatched. And by the time I turn now I say a reproduction system
30. I is creating a 30.
Okay, for no, we are not going to give eggs so.
No, there's somebody.
No, anyway, I say.
How many eggs?
Yeah, anyway, I say. So when you 20, let's say 20 lay eggs, but we lay 5. You are getting 100 friends.
100 eggs, no.
100 eggs, and my mom hatch 30.
100 eggs, no. You can say you calculate approximately bear 3 crates, no.
Yeah, bear 3 crates. No, my mom hatch 1 crate.
Okay.
Because no keep not turn 2 crates, you know. As when you can sell off the membrane and make money.
Yeah,
it's a part of the risk of any business. And we work calculate all the risk. But I mean, they make it say 24-hour economy should be a policy about minimizing importation. But so
no, say 24 hours no quiet policy about minimizing importation. Now a policy like 1D1F. I was say I keep saying say or my near future. A 1D1F.
Cash, we know we are saying the same thing.
I'm telling you,
1D1F should have served this purpose. Say minimizing importation of products. Pattern 7. Yeah, 1D1F say over 100 or 200 companies. Yet importation of goods, you know, esa ko higher. Cash, I don't mean to say I'm for import expired paper. People are ready to touch on abroad, you know. If you to tens of thousands of dollars, kraba. People are bringing a kind of another 2 dustbin. Well, you know the eye of us, no, I level.
Oh, my business be that, but very lucrative.
I know it's very lucrative. Very lucrative, but it's
a bar. I am most of the times no a mox no so patronize. Mox
patronize. I know.
Yeah.
And toilet facilities. But my point is that
my business.
It is one of the contributing factor.
A very good business. A very good business.
But a depreciating our currency. Because yes, it's part of the say it dollar demanding. Oh, we are $1
paper near can
yeah, the account we are touching all the dollar quacoto. A bit more crack to be a spy, to be a background and I back home count. Maybe Abakruma say it. There's a movie be a me share. I'll be got us hard in the Kofia, a Kodani, Sama Kunkuma Monfort.
Okay.
And maybe I'm a side type of to the Maca movie. And I think, say, it also regulates some of these things. One, for instance, 24-hour economy should cut off some of unnecessary importation of things. Me have been saying so some of these companies are more printing paper, telegraphic, graphics. I read it. Baby collapse you. I don't know printing empty paper and if a printed one, I'm going to ink account no cash. I'm going to be told back 20 cities. And I'm a certain cities. Say I'm for ink account. They can sell it at 5 cities or 30 cities, and people will buy this. So I'm more jai printing of ink and I'm more printing of empty sheets. I bet catalyze the importation of these papers in this country. Because I know quite I feel healthier purpose because ink be and say we use why so we need to bring in policy about catalyze this import. And this idea nobody can control the depreciation of currency unless we have to do 2 things. We have to meet the demand. I be afraid of equilibrium economics where the supply and the demand meets supply. And in doing this in Ghana, when it comes to our city, we have 2 approach. Either say buying more dollar to meet the demand of dollar, or be minimizing consumption of dollar to meet the supply of dollar.
Then what about maximize your export?
And the mechanic. Who maximizing export means you are going to get more dollar to meet the demand of dollar. Or you minimize importation.
Still we can't do without 1D1F.
And the mechanic cash. What we need to do is to either meet demand by increasing dollar supply. And I say we meet demand by reducing dollar demand. And how do you increase the supply of dollar? And they say you have idea for the export surplus. Say your export will be more than imports. And the trade balance will tend to be positive instead of negative. And that time dollar bear more than dollar demand. Assume you say every year demanded about $2 billion in this country. which I know is close to $2 billion because every quarter behind almost $600 something million in every year with petrol, chicken importation, tomato, whatever. So times 4, this is around 1.2 billion. So for I said $2 billion again. And a cocoa na bread 1.5 billion. Your other baby a bread 1 billion. We bread. Nenka okabo na itimia $4 billion a bag every year.
All right.
Can't you meet the demand for dollar? And the
another issue
demand for dollar no. See na stabilize. And I say on the other flip side of it, okay, if the demand of dollar no 1.5 billion, I don't think because you import paper, you import okay, you trim paper, no import to you. Maybe I $200 million a frame. So we to mobile, no, I $200 million a frame. But at the end of the day, no, we can curtail the demand of dollar to meet our supply of dollar. And also another approach. So what we need to do is say substitute for the demand should be locally produced. Then you stop with the first import. I know say and yet just banding because of bilateral agreement now banding.
Yeah.
But here in Nigeria there be a minimizing from 100%, maybe about 10 years to come now. Maybe do by 30%. We a long term policy, but we have to start it somewhere.
Oh, African countries be
more. Is Nigeria do 10%?
Omo grow di omo omo.
Nigeria do 10%.
Ah, see
so we can also do it.
Nigeria see omo na omo di omo no di omo. Omo import cram farm.
We have to do.
Restaurant be ko bia locally.
Yeah, locally jollof di so you performing one. Perfume na see pepper.
Ghana na pese. Esi jaso na 25 fitire ni ade.
Ghana kra here foreign dokono kra beto aja local dokono because you perform foreign. Everything foreign.
Maybe you better wrap up. Fearsome 3 na me come for my one. Hepa plus Pavi Plasmos. Onye bi na no ma ebe boa papa. Hepa plus Pavi Plasmos. Bomodia ye kase edro we bowura ni padua ni mu a na adane afasuo e ni padua no emu nti yade bia ntumi twimfa ni padua no eso Hepa plus Pavi ane Plasmos nti ye kase efiri utisu kosi unase e check you general well-being na onye bi no ma ebe boa oba ko school a to bi go ni niomam se abeka provisions no ho nti wo to America no ne nioma no na wo kaisa obeto Hepa plus Pavi and Plasmos. O can me and saying in a boma a 60 cities. Baby Obekubia. O do any chap drugstore and I say pharmacy. Obenya Hepa plus Pavi and Plasmos no AB at all. To phone fresh 0542778572 0542778572 and a 0542807907 0542807907 and a 0591367898 0591367898 Akofa catering service and make comfort Ediama war Jack Adia yana se wato nsafra adofo oye dwumadi na wie kama obia dwen wa tem 13 so na asa amanfo je jollof na de omsa wowom som de atere no wowom kana no hwa ya obo na we ama obi signal emo no okoye ya obeti oye dzin dodo onye da fenchine so etwem na ade ohu enti eba no sa bon so start market aduane no ma wa Jack waso beshi wanhwa uwi ade aka na gese wa fa na kodi wade enti na me kanfo Akofa catering service ade ama wono Akofa catering service ni ho jim se ya obi adidi wi obi abesere so ati ase because Jack aduane ne koyie papa Akofa continental dishes local dishes osan pastries ene de keka ho spring roll sausage roll meat pie nyoma ni nyina wo ye bi nti say ye na wo yo ana adwumakuo chesemo noso ebi abe 60 100 mo ye bibi kakra bi de ama adwumayefo no Akofa catering service ewo ho edema wo tutumrika fo ani kire adwuna se wonom ne kwada so municipal assembly no edi animhwe nti uduru ho no ma bomodin a Nefre Akofa was 0245 056378 0245 056378 na onsa aka Akofa catering service. Latus Enterprise can't say Oko Osbe Hokofa blocks no senior ma bibia wa sidan na wie bibia wa plastic bibia kama akakon abefa so obesiesie dan nim ama bibia kama uwia mema refi obeya wiring obeye say obeto kania obey Latus wo homa eno ntina Latus ubo roma or modern quality and affordable or PVC pipes ewo ho or bent or fittings or Turkish doors or paint chandelier light or wall light ene de keka light papa enye de atwe anyina mahodin no esansa auto cables no Latus ho eye cable metals papa owia no check earthing system na mount light and anyina mahodin no so ate ase hanti de bia omita no ahodwo nko a enti osan wa kitchen sink ewo ho or tiles ewo ho or pumping machine na usiesie adware so a or telephone shower set or complete shower ewo ho or bathtubs or jacuzzi basin or shower glass ewo ho corner bath and then a panel toilet roll holder and a water closet ding na bi or ahwehwe papa yeah de bo a sink nanim sana bia otwitwi sia ube check say bibia okay uhuru wanima ubo say yes where you wani ase kama ahwenim de hokre na or water heater so ne de keka ho nyina Latus Enterprise wadum offers that house road for Latus was 0242 616585 0242 616585 na afei sa wobenu aduane e wo fie bronya yi adofo be bawo so o me bawo nchen o ba betena wo nchen bi ba bedi 1 week waduane a e de nti obi ba esi dabe na aboko osi me ye dan kamoko tena no pa but mpede mistake akra oboa aduane na so ne dem aduane ko yese ya chese babia de no omunim se secret wo ho because why you so sisters spices din ho ji aduane mu a okay ube didia ube fili gbenze wa bre dia aduane si wanim no na ni nyina so na secret na wa akire no sister spices natural 100% natural sister spices food producer amo no mo hwe sister mackerel so nti hu sister mackerel na se wo to sister spices na omo goat flavor wo ho fish flavor there chicken flavor wo ho stew flavor beef flavor na eso aduane ma aduane ko ye papa sister spices na open sister spices ato a me pa cho dodo pa na opetu for ani cha dum pampa so pizza ho Roman Hill swami dwom onsabe ka sister spices ho bantama so omo hobi udun kran so CNB anase o kanshi sister spices udru kroma so me pa cho me pe sister spices ni nyina ubenya bi ho ana obetumi ni wonu madi nkomon so 0243 535025 0243 535 025 and 0279 140 940 0279 140 940 na watumi ane wonum edi enkomo mesi aba na kwantuo nsem a Jack en kofa kire ho ma obi emfa osika nkoye toto ni ade bi ni ade furniture Eugene Mart Travel and Consort eba no passport birth set ombehwe amaw opese utu kwan koye adwuma eye work permit visa Eugene Mart wo ho maw ope 5 years multiple visitor visa ayeko USA owo ho opese utu kwan ko school osan koye adwuma kakra Eugene Mart wo ho ope Schengen visa Germany Netherlands France and Spain Eugene Mart wo ho adena osan Eugene Mart mo bi agi usikadi esan omunukura die nti and a best travel agency of the year 2024 Ashanti region Ghana Tourism Awards omunya aye no nukura die nti enkofa kire mo obi mfa osika enko chichingani ade Koyijima Travel and Consort from 0553944608 0553944608 and 0552098298 0552098298 obetumi afre atexe awosapia telegrame onsabeka Eugene Mart Travel and Consort na open match akwa not interested omo bugis dino achi aka kra no wadru so full line no on sabeka Eugene Mart ewo ho na face wo de wani kire obo asen so Yak Towers last floor on sabeka on mo a omone Canadian Bank di animhwe no bomodi afo ani kire Eugene Mart no mo why amanfo agi usika di ache afe enche emofra no se on start church exams ni ade on ba fie se ya Jack on be bia book ba ko pe ene bo onum ewo school ba bia perfect series wonum books no perfect series books no ena ebo amofra no na ura any learning bookshop na okoto books ama amofra na kenkan akonkan a hwani mu ni a kire se perfect series Ghana Education Service ajatum ena naka enso approve books nte approve books for basic schools in Ghana for all levels a free nursery run kosi JHS books ni nyina bo amofra no mi ankasa mi de mani ahwe content nim na auto perfect series books ema amofra no kenkan a Jack omo kind style bi near the English language every basic 1 kozi JHS 3 our world our people free KG 1 kozi basic 6 history of Ghana free basic 1 kozi basic 6 RM free basic 1 kozi JHS 3 computing free KG 1 kozi basic 6 creative art free basic 1 kozi basic 6 science animals na uko preschool no muso a free nursery 1 kozi KG 2 omo numeracy hu book wo ho language and literacy our world our people creative art phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool na JHS 4 books so there abusu bebre almost sign examination questions and woman ya prepare my friend mama mock exam terminal exam midterm exam sir fall on perfect series books and on enebe bo amofra no na obo remo kumasi a omo aputoja omo ben station no na say odi wani chebo so ntwekwan so otra station na unsa benkum so abrosan no baby a Star Plus TV wo no na perfect series books udun kran so adanso man first stop and I'll bet you my din komo 0243 299938 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 0540 755 465 to books no be mama fra no kenkan san say omodachi enwuma no emu alaji final comment na yema yemuso
the mechanic say na me kan adika kan say ya we election asundua ba ma won send this say o ma inject the recoalition yen what is no
me cry say me because me say elections are won at the police station
was on montias
na fear ban say
no some of them no is say because you see say we elector returning officer can say my declare results so call headquarters so I didn't hear no I did that the rest I don't think say make sense
I mean
the law just say we declare election once obi or any other issue with it can go to court and the movie said the NDC and it's in the right direction but my point is that this takeover mo no be sere mo
asumone ya
do so the new man aye no ye ma krofokra from abuabi o man and I think say moving forward no ye pact be deny people from doing the same thing and the message is to say ye ma time ye ncho muntu na da for can I do so and the allegation is too much and what we cast I think I mean my ye time ne hand over we know also how His Excellency President will
all right okay Alhaji Abdul Salam Isa Regional Secretary Emma CPP omo kwa kwahihye party ni ye etebia 2028 e be hu differently in a different dimension kra enti ayi na ye de bra no munyi bat ni film na mfanto why na next voice mo be san yusu ahani edi jumedi ni nyina besi eda se sa oje bre out of all your busy schedule meeting the cash